Oh, hello there, how's it going? It's Thursday, it's 4 o'clock/11 a.m/8 a.m. That means, of course, it is time for one thing. It is time for our weekly sales show. We are, of course, talking about Cartload. It's that one opportunity of the week that we bring to you where you're going to find some of your all-time favourite products at absolutely rock bottom prices. But that means, because they're in Cartload, we generally don't have a lot of anything. It is our weekly clearance show. So what I would say is, if you haven't already, I'm going to trust that most of you have already been over to the website, click the Shop the Show button and had a look at everything that's coming up. If you haven't, I hear producer Laura just telling me a lot of you have already done that. Got a lot of stock updates coming. If you haven't yet done that, definitely get yourself over to the website, craftscompanion.co.uk.com.au, shop the show and have a look at all the wonderful things. We've got some incredible deals coming up for you. And I need an incredible crafter to keep me company for the next couple of hours. Debbie's here. Debbie, how are you? You've been doing your pre-show yoga over there, Debbie?
Oh my goodness, and the rest, because we only have a very short time to turn around, but we're already raring to go. Show number 2, last one. Hey Joe, it's your last one of not being in a new house, isn't it, this one? Absolutely, because it's moving day tomorrow for you, isn't it?
I moved tomorrow, indeed, into my new house.
Absolutely fabulous.
How exciting. And we're all in a very giddy mood because it is, for this shift and myself, Debbie, it is Fake Friday as well. It's for our Friday today. We're all off for a few days. So who knows what could happen? All bets are off. Right, there's loads coming up. I want to dive straight in and share with you the tote bag, which is available. Now, we bought this to you a while back as part of our members event, and it was so incredibly busy. Keep calm and craft on, which is always sage advice, isn't it? Debbie's is much more capaciously filled than mine.
Of course it is.
Go on, go for it, Debbie. Can you strut? So you do the turn. Do the turn. Give me your best. Give me your best Zoolander and Steel Magnolia. Give it to me.
I don't even know what Zoolander is. So what you're talking about that for? I've no idea what this Zoolander is. But ain't this a gorgeous bag? This is a fabulous bag. You're shaking your head at me, Joe, but I really don't know what you're talking about with that. But this is a beautiful tote bag that you're going to be able to cram lots of goodies inside this bag. And look at that price, Joe.
$3.99, Debbie.
Crazy prices
Shut the front
today.
door. How amazing. Or $5.99 if you're in the US. Definitely get that because it's super stylish. Also, you know, we talk about, you know, having a lovely cup of tea and a cuppa with us every time we're crafting. How about having it in a mug that'll keep it hot for the whole show for you? A third of the stock already gone of our fantastic travel mug. So again, you can see here, when in doubt, craft. That's what I say. This is actually the lovely Kelly's from over in the office. She just brought it over. She just rinsed it out for us and fetched it over, which is awesome. It's very well loved, this one. $9.99 or $13.99 if you want to get your hands on that. Awesome. It's insulated as well, so it keeps things nice and hot or nice and cold, which is awesome. Now, there's loads of stuff coming up in the show. Should we dive in and have a look at some of the highlights? Back in stock. The tri-blends have been out of stock for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks in these large configurations. This is a great opportunity to get your hands on them. 2 options for you. A lot of you are already multi-ordered and gone for both. You've got the essential blends, which is this one, 24 pieces in here, offering you though, of course, 72 pens because you've got 3 pens in each one. You've also got the deep blends as well available to you. Both of these £67 or $100 is your price there. Great saving. Stamps by Chloe, always so incredibly popular, especially when you see it in Cartload at a knockdown price. This is awesome because this is just under half price, this offer. You're going to get 3 gorgeous die sets in here, stamps and dies, and they are super duper feminine. You're going to love them. We've got some layering stencils on the show. Our layering stencils are awesome. They build up into these really lovely full lush projects. £19 there or $28. You're saving 40% there on that one. This next item, this is my pick of the show because the Colour Tint pencils, they're a lovely blendable pencil. They've got like a kind of graphite element to them. They're quite steely in colour. They're awesome for a load of jobs. They should be $16.99 each. However, today, $16.99 gets you 2 sets, which is awesome. It's the Nature and the Primary you're getting here. We did this deal about maybe 4 or 5 months ago, and it absolutely went bananas. I'm expecting exactly the same thing to happen today. We've got some Collage Feathered Friends stamps for you on the show today as well. These are awesome. Our Collage stamps are great because they are a really good mix of different types of stamps all in one collection. So you'll get big focal points, you'll get embellishments, you'll get frames, you'll get flourishes, corners, and also a little bit of everything, which is awesome. Great price there, half price. You buy 2, we send you 4, $19.98, $29.90 is your price. The stamping plate collection now. Breaking news, the stamping mat is back in stock. It's been out of stock for absolutely ages. It is finally here. You can get it today with the 4x4 and the 6x6 stamping plates as well. £24 or $34 there is your price, which is awesome. So do grab that. Now, we're going to come back. We've got vintage lace on the show. One of your absolute favourite collections, vintage lace, and we've got a wonderful Cartload collection on the show for you. Really great deal here. You should, well, check out the savings. You're saving $41.93 in the US. You're saving $51.65. Sorry, $41.93 in the UK. $51.65 in the UK and the US is your saving. £27, $34. Let me take you through what you've got in here. So firstly, you've got the Chantilly lace border, and this is awesome because what this has got are 2 different dies. You've removed that outside cutting edge, so it gives you loads of options. You've also then got some flower dies in here as well. So you've got the petite posies in here, really useful whether you're using them for flower forming foam or mulberry papers or tissues. There's loads you can do with those. This here is your Rococo frames. These are like super duper fancy nesting dies is the best way to think of these. Really great for scrapbooking as well as a whole host of other different projects as well. They really are fantastic, those ones. You're going to love them. You've then got the vintage rose as well, which is this one just here. Another really glorious one of those flower dies. You've then got the vintage vines in here as well. These are fantastic. The vintage vines are really great again to use with your flower forming foam if you want to use it for that too. You've also got the vintage lace, which is this gorgeous embossing folder, and then you've got the rub-ons as well. I can't believe you're getting all of that for £27. It is quite unbelievable. The Rococo frames on their own, which is included in here, is full price is $19.99. So you think about what you're getting for an extra £7. You're getting the rub-ons, you're getting the embossing folder, you're getting the vines, you're getting the flowers, and you're getting the other flowers and the Chantilly border. All of that you're getting for £7 when you buy that, really, if you want to think of it like that. The deal and the value is amazing. There's a couple of other vintage lace items that we wanted to include, but we couldn't because we just don't have enough stock. The Baroque frame is one of them. This is available individually on the show for you, and it is less than half price, which is awesome. However, a third of the stock of that has already gone. We also have as well the botanicals available for you as well. £3.50 or £4.50. These work great as well with your flower forming foam. So a quarter of that one has now sold out and gone as well. I know Debbie's got lots of glorious creations that have been made using these.
Oh, absolutely. This is one of my favourite collections that we've ever done from a Sarah Signature range. It is exquisite. It's at a crazy, crazy price today. And I don't think I've ever seen it this low, Joe, to be fair. It's a beautiful collection, and you can make some really beautiful cards using lots of elements from this collection, from the embossing folder, mixing it up with the Baroque frame. Then you've got that gorgeous Rococo frame, the rub-ons that create that beautiful sentiment in the middle there. We've got that amazing, I mean, that is the most gorgeous Chantilly lace edge that you can create some really fancy edges with. But like I said, the Rococo frames on their own work beautifully. The Baroque frames, when you pop it with the embossing folder, you can make your own fancy blank cards with this. Look how gorgeous that is. It really is beautiful. And again, so many different ways that you're going to be able to make using all of that collection. Look at that one. That's a gorgeous, gorgeous sample there. But real beautiful, beautiful cards that you can make using that crazy priced collection that we have on Cartload today.
Yeah, it really is awesome. It's a fantastic deal, that one. Definitely grab it. It was very busy before the show on the Vintage Lace Collection, I know. And already I'm hearing you're jumping to the website for that. Not as much to go around as we would like. Now, talking of great value, we're going to look at one of our craft kits now, because these are fantastic. If you were thinking about getting into a new style of crafting, maybe you love card crafting, maybe you die cut quite a lot, but you've never really gotten into embossing folders, this would be a great way for you to get into that. Now, what you've got in here is absolutely fabulous. You've got 3D embossing folder in here. You've got seven 2D embossing folders. I mean, you pay more than £20 or $20 just for those alone. You've got card blanks, envelopes, stamps, printed papers, cardstock, coloured card, die cut toppers, ribbons in there as well. Also, remember what you're getting is all of the inspiration you need. Get yourself over to crafterscompanionbox.com and you've got loads of tutorial videos there for you, taking you through each and every one of these boxes. She is now, I feel like Debbie has become our Instagram influencer in residence now. She's going to unbox for us again.
Oh, I love unboxing these craft kits. This is an amazing craft kit that's absolutely full to the brim of crafty goodies again at a great price, and it's a lovely gift idea. It really is, but it comes in this beautiful presentation box. Straight away you can see the quality there. You've got some inspiration on the front. There's over 115 elements altogether, and you're going to be able to make a minimum of 18 cards. And I say minimum, Joe, because these things that are in this box are going to last you a very long time. Unveiling all that beautiful, gorgeous tissue paper there, you can see straight away we've got a plethora, is that the right word, Joe?
Good
plethora
word,
of embossing folders, and these are gorgeous embossing folders. Look at the design on these. That one alone is absolutely exquisite. Take a look at the beautiful butterflies and dandelions, absolutely gorgeous. We've actually got a 3D embossing folder in there as well, which is really gorgeous, and we'll talk about that in a moment, about all the different ones. There's actually other ones in here as well, Joe, because inside here we've got some sentiment ones as well, and there's
lovely.
4 in total. So you've got some different smaller ones that make a great sentiment idea. You've got assorted ribbon, so there's 3 lots of different style ribbon in here, and again 3. Let's open it up. Let's be a bit rogue and let's go in and open it all up. 3 different sizes of satin ribbon, from your small to your medium to your extra chunky one, and again beautiful colorways there that work really well with the rest of this kit. We've got card blanks and envelopes, so every single card has got its own matching envelope, and these are different sizes. So you've got a 4x6, you have a 5x5, I was just thinking it was 6x6, and then you've got your other style as well. So you've got a 5x7 card envelopes in there. You've also got as well some Debbie, get it the right way around. You've got, there it is, white and black card in there. So you're going to be able to create some really lovely techniques. You know us guys here at Head Office love to play around with our inks and our embossing folders and gilding wax and embossing folders, and you've got some cardstock to get yourself started. But that's not all, Joe. Come and have a little look a bit further into my box. We've got coloured card. Let's open this up and show you this gorgeous coloured card as well. So we've got colours that are all going to match them beautiful ribbons that we have in there. We've also got a set of sentiment toppers. Let's just unveil this one so you can see. Oh, I'm making a right mess up. I'm not going to shout at me, but I want to be able to show you absolutely.
Oh, they'll never shout at you, Debbie.
Well, I just want you to be able to see the value you're getting. You simply just pop these out. There's even tags in there, Joe. We all know that you love a good tag. There's little tags in there that you can thread through your ribbon and add to not just a card, but to your, your boxes and things like that. We've also got a set of, let me just bring my trusty white piece of there so you can see that. There you go. Beautiful set of stamps. These stamps are beautiful as well. You've got lots of detail in there that you can take your colouring markers to, and again add to create some beautiful scenes, and also complement those embossing folders that we have in there. I've even missed another embossing folder, Joe. Did you see that hiding away?
Oh, that tricky thing.
I know. We've got another beautiful embossing folder there. And then lastly, we've got some beautiful mashing papers, 8x8 in size. And again, I don't know if you've noticed, Joe, but every one of these colour themes works beautifully with that ribbon as well. So that is all of your things that you get inside your box. Do you want to see some samples, Joe?
Oh, yes, please.
Let me show you a couple of samples of some of the cards that our amazing design team have made. Just push that out of the way for a second. Showing you things that you can do with embossing folders. For me, an embossing folder can really create something quite sensational with very minimum effort, because it transforms cardstock into something really, really pretty. Look at this one. I love this one. A grungy notebook using one of those beautiful embossing folders. We've got cards in here. You can make shaker cards using these embossing folders. When you bring your embossing folders together with those pop-out sentiments, you can create some really lovely effects. This one has been used with the negative and the waste, so to speak. In the one side of the embossing folder, that's what you can create. It's a really great demonstration, that. And again, look at these, those beautiful sentiment embossed folders. Take your inks, emboss over them, and then lift it with a bit of gilding wax. But all of these are showing you the kind of designs that you're going to be able to make, making this fabulous kit. And then you've got that gorgeous 3D folder, which is what this one is here. It's absolutely exquisite. It really is a beautiful craft kit at a fabulous price with some fabulous products in there that are going to last you forever and a day.
Yeah, and a great price. They are always extremely well priced. When you're getting, what, 7 embossing folders in there, it's really, really brilliant. £20 or $20. Loads of you chatting away and saying hi today. I can see Sol is in Pennsylvania. Monica says she's here and ready for part 2 of our fun day. Dion is in Kansas City. Jennifer in Carolina. Benita saying hi from Sweden as well. And also let me know that she's got 4, count them, 4 Crafters Companion packages yesterday. I swear DHL saves them up to combine the delivery or something. Oh, let us know. And let us know what you got. I'd love to know. Vicky says, afternoon all, watching on the cross trainer. Wow, check you out, nailing it today, Vicky. Now, very busy on that embossing folder craft kit, but we've got another craft kit on the show today as well. What's this next one, Debbie?
Oh, I love this one. This is a gorgeous one. It's all about our statement word edgeables. We love a good edgeable here at Crafters Companion, and this kit is all about the edgeables and real bold statement as well. So again, you can see some amazing inspiration on the box. We're going to take a look inside the box as well, and again, with all of our craft kits, it's that extra detail that we just take that little bit of time and care over to give you something really quite usable, but also very versatile and pretty as well. So we've got a set of assorted pearls in here in said colours. We've got a set of ribbons, and again 3 sizes from your small to your medium to your chunky ribbon, satin ribbon as well. And you can see the colourways on this one, some really beautiful summery colours, peaches, mints and lemony gold colour there. We've got a set of stamps in here, so you can see you've got a set of stamps that are going to be able to create when you use the beautiful edgeables. So we've got awesome and gorgeous. So you can see here, have an awesome day. Can you see what we're doing there? You mix and match them and you can create something lovely. There's an aperture in there and a little piece of bunting that's the metal die. Again, you've got assorted card blanks and envelopes. So every single card blank comes with its own matching envelope, all comes to you addressed in this kit. We've got a set of assorted printable papers, and then we've also got in there coloured card too. So you can see the value again in this kit is actually really good value for money. Lots of things in there, and it comes in this beautiful presentation box. And can I show you a few cards before we go?
Absolutely, Debbie.
I want to show you some of the things you can make, Joe, because these really are absolutely fabulous.
Oh,
the thing about our
pretty.
edgeables are that they are so versatile, so they run along with the top of your card if you want them to do. But they also go diagonally and down the side of your card, and they can be used as little toppers as well. But again, you can see I'm going to be actually creating something similar to this one in a moment. But again, you can use them both together. Look at this one. This is absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous and awesome. That's you, Joe. Gorgeous and awesome.
Thank you, Debbie.
But literally all of these cards have been used making this fabulous craft kit, and again some really fabulous different designs on there that you're going to be able to recreate yourself over and over again. And it's one of those craft kits that keeps on giving. You've got dies and stamps in there that are non-consumable, which means they're going to last you forever. The only thing you need to do once you run out of the card blanks and envelopes and papers is recreate them with some others. But you've got this craft kit that's going to last you a long time and create some really beautiful cards with.
Absolutely, and £20 or $20. Remember, all the inspiration available to you at craftscompanionbox.com, along with all of the inspiration from all of the other boxes that we bring to you as well. We want to quickly mention again the tri-blends. They are back in stock. They have been out of stock for, I think about 6 weeks now they've been out of stock. So it's great to have these back. Now, the great thing about them is that you get so many different colours in here. So you can see you're going to get 24 different colours in here. Well, 24 pens offering you 72 different colours. And it's because you've got basically one pen with a colour. So let's, for instance, take the orange blend that you've got just here. You'll have that then in 3 different shades, which is awesome. So it means that you can blend seamlessly from one to the next, which is absolutely awesome. That's the deep blends that I've got there. That's the essential blends. Now, exactly the same concept. The thing is as well, if you're going for both of these today, so the essential blend, £67 or $100, and we've also then got as well the deep blends, exactly the same pricing for you. If you go for both of these, then that's a whole collection that you have. There are no more for you to collect. That is a complete collection. They've been out of stock for ages. Grab them now. They are back in stock. And you've got a great saving on there as well, 15%. So Suli says, I want to give a shout out to my friend Sharon Hernandez, who I got hooked onto Crafters Companion products, and she just became platinum. Go Shannon. She says, I want to give a shout out to my friend, oh yes, she said it again. How awesome is that? Suli, consider herself shouted out. I could give her another shout out if you want me to. Right, do you fancy... Are you going to treat us to a demonstration with this craft box, Debbie? Oh,
yes, please, if I may, Joe, because I love this one. I love an edible, one of my favourite things that we do here at Crafters Companion. I do say, apart from knocking things down, I do say the word favourite collections a lot. However, we do some amazing things here at Crafters Companion. This one is no exception to the rule. It's absolutely fabulous. So again, I've taken one of the card blanks. Everything you see you're going to make today, right now with this card, is made from that kit. So this is one of the card blanks in there. What I'm going to do is create an edgeable on the diagonal side of this. So I'm just opening up my cardstock. I'm going to bring in one of these dies, which is the, we'll go with the gorgeous one. Don't forget you've got the apertures, so you can create some apertures as well. Now, if you were doing this at home, I would probably recommend do a line, literally, take your ruler, grab a pencil, and give yourself a little bit of a helping hand until you get used to how you do this, and just give a little faint line going all the way down from that top corner to the bottom corner, and then you know where to put your edgeable, so you're going to get a perfect diagonal cut. So what I'm just going to do now, and the thing with the edgeable is that if you can see here, it starts, that cutting line runs along all the way along the top and then stops at the very bottom, and the one underneath doesn't have a cutting line because that means it stays within that cardstock. You're going to hold it down with a bit of a low tack tape, and I'm going to hold that down in both sides of this, Joe.
Awesome.
So I'll hold that down, and then we're going to run that through our Gemini. Now I'm using my Gemini Junior plate for this, so that'll go through my Gemini Junior plate. When Debbie can remember where she's put her plates. There we go. Such a quick turnaround, weren't it, Joe? I've started tidying up to get rid of one set, and then realised I've not got everything out all set up and ready. Let me just turn it this way.
Oh, you're
there
fine.
We go.
We could just, we could just have a bit of a natter if you wanted for like 10 minutes. We could just stop and,
No, it's fine. We're all ready. We're all good to go. It only takes a couple of seconds, doesn't it, to find things. This is what I'm like at home in my craft room. Put things down, forget where I put them.
It was all that singing. That's what did it.
Well, I know.
In the break.
Are you going to tell them what we were doing?
Well, we're singing to blue, weren't we?
Oh.
Debbie loves a bit of blue, don't you, Debbie?
I love blue. I love blue. That's an English pop band for anybody. Mind you, do Americans know blue? That's what I was just thinking.
I think they were big in Europe.
They were big in Europe, yes. They actually represented as well our Eurovision Song Contest. We were talking about that in the early show.
They did represent us at the Eurovision Song Contest.
Well, and I've met them. Well, I say I've met them. I've met one of them before.
Debbie, I'm really sorry, Debbie. I'm going to have to interrupt you because I was meant to tell you that 50% of the travel mug was gone. And literally, I didn't tell you. I forgot. 3 minutes later, 60% of the travel mug's gone. If you want the travel mug, you're going to need to get this in your basket sooner rather than later because it is very, very busy on the travel mug. Lots of you with it in unchecked baskets at the moment. So if you want it, please be quick for it. $9.99 or $13.99. I don't think you're going to get your way of ordering one of those after the show, Debbie.
No.
It's also very busy on the tote bag too. The Keep Calm and Craft on tote bags. So you want one of those $3.99 and $5.99. Definitely keep calm and do anything is the motto of 2020, isn't it? But crafting, definitely is going to be the best thing to keep calm and keep on doing, Debbie.
It always, it really, really is. Now I've taken out from the die, you can see it's cut out the die, but what I'm just going to do to create the edge bowl is give myself a little bit of a score line. So I've placed it onto my scoreboard and I'm just scoring up to that first cut line. I'm not going all the way along because I don't need to, Joe, so I'm going to just do it from the other score line down to that bottom corner. And when we bring that out, what that is actually going to do is create my pop out feature on the diagonal, so you can see now that that creates that beautiful easel and it just fits perfectly over there, so you can just see there. Absolutely fabulous. It really is a gorgeous one. Oh, pardon the pun. It is gorgeous. To give it a little bit of emphasis, I've run this through again, Joe, so I've run it through on one of those coloured pieces and that's going to fit over the top, so I'm adding a little bit of colour. But you could do things like use your tri-blends to colour in these things if you wanted to. That's exactly what you can do. But there's all sorts, Joe, of how you can use these. The papers in that kit are insanely beautiful. They really are. I'm going to show you some in a moment.
Would you struggle using them, Debbie? Is it one of those, you know, you're going to maybe stroke them for a little while before you use them?
Before you actually want to part with using them, yes, because they are really, really beautiful papers. So to do this now, I'm just going to literally line that out and then I'm just going to give it a slight little shadow drop again and just place that over the top, and you can see that pops out really quite well. I could have lifted it and took it directly over the top, but I quite like that shadow drop effect. I think it looks really nice. Now the papers themselves, here we go. These are the papers. I've actually mounted it onto the coloured cardstock that's in that kit and just given myself a couple of little diagonal parts because that's going to stick on the front panel. So if I just pop a bit of glue just onto here. There we go. And again, I'm just going to sit that around just on there. Now this is a 6x6 card, so the measuring for my batten layers were quite easy. I just take it down 1/4 of a notch and then I did it in a square version and literally then just trimmed that in half on the diagonal. So let's just take this foam pad off the back because I've raised this up a little bit because it helps when you want to come to create the feature to hold it in place. So I'm just going to pop that into this corner.
Tony on Facebook's asking, Debbie, what kind of card are the cards in the box made from? Can they be watercoloured?
So these coloured cards?
I think the card blanks maybe.
The card blanks?
I don't know, maybe she does mean the coloured card.
So if she means the card blanks, they're like our stamping card quality. So yes, you could do. The cardstock inside the box, the coloured card, is uncoated, which means you can do things like stamp directly onto them with your stamp kit that's in there and die cut them directly into them. And that goes for the patterned paper as well, Joe. So yes, you could do. But the white card blanks that are in the kit are made from the same cardstock that we have when it comes to our stamping card. So I hope that helped.
Awesome. Laura says, what glue is in Debbie's little bottle? Does it dry out fast? That's from Laura, yeah.
This is Tacky Glue. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen our Debbie when she's done a show up here. We have it in this is one of our little fine tip applicator bottles, and I filled it up with Tacky Glue. Our Debbie actually puts her pin in it and then tips it up inside and puts it in Gloria. And you're probably thinking, who's Gloria?
Yeah.
Well, yes, actually, Gloria is a little top of a water. Do you know a water bottle? It's the top of a water bottle that she sliced off the top, and she sits Gloria in the mouth of the water bottle.
Oh, awesome. Keeps it the right way around.
It's Gloria, isn't it?
It is Gloria, the glue holder, yeah.
The bottle, the fine tip applicator goes in there and it stops the glue from actually drying out as well. So literally now, all that's done is created my panels just at the front and the back, so you can see there. And then what I'm just going to do now, Joe, is add a couple of little details on there. I'm going to add awesome onto there because that's what you are, Joe. You are awesome. So I'm just going to pop that onto the bottom of my little diagonal triangle there. Is it triangle? Not triangle. Yes, it is. Wait a minute. This is a diamond shape. Diamond shape.
It is a triangle, isn't it?
It is a triangle, isn't it? I'm not going
upside
daft,
down.
am I? Oh, sometimes I do wonder about myself. But there we go. Gorgeous and awesome. There's some stamps in there as well. So I want you, Joe, to have an awesome day tomorrow. when you're
thank
moving
you.
in, because
I don't know, maybe the day after will be gorgeous. Moving day is always a bit stressful, isn't it, Debbie? But maybe the day after it'll be fabulous.
Absolutely. And then I'm just going to finish that off with a little bow. Let's pop that down there. And again, these satin ribbons are in that craft kit. And there you go. You've got yourself a really quick, easy card. Very simple, very easy to do. And everything that you need is in that craft kit.
Awesome. Brilliant value there, as all of the craft kits are at £20 or $20. I want to remind you, I want to just let you know the vintage lace that we spoke about earlier, the Cartload collection, a quarter of that's gone. We literally just mentioned it and already a quarter gone. If you've been thinking about it, then definitely get it in your basket and get it checked out would be my suggestion to you. Now, something else that's very popular whenever we bring it to you here at Craft TV are our peekaboos. Now, the great thing is here at Craft TV we do a lot of masterclasses, which is where we basically concentrate on one particular style of product or type of demonstration, and we've done a peekaboo masterclass, 2 in fact peekaboo masterclasses over on the website, so you'll be able to go back and find them and get all the inspiration. What you will get though is you'll get the peekaboos at a fantastic price. So let me take you through what you're getting in here. It's an assorted collection. So in here, you're going to get the robin in here, which is awesome. You're also getting the reindeer. Now, some of these are very recent. These were Christmas launches. They were only launched maybe in the last 2 or 3 months. So it's great that these are now in Cartload already, and you can get this at a great price. Santa's got no tea. That's the tea, isn't it? We'll sort that out later. We've also got friend in here. I say we, the royal we. I don't know. We probably won't, but anyway. You've got the friend there. You've also got the bunny, and you've got the bear in there as well. So all of those, £34 or $48 if you want to get them. They're great to colour up with your tri-blends as well, if you want to use them in conjunction with that. It's fantastic. Now, the stamping mat, it is back in stock. It is available on its own. Why get it on its own when you've got such a great deal with some of our stamping platforms? I always call this some cushion for the pushin', is what we call it, because what it does is it offers a resist. It's like a really sort of a very dense foam. So it means that it pushes your stamps or your cardstock back up into your stamp, gives you that resist and allows you to get a cleaner, clearer, crisper stamp every time you use it. They have been out of stock forever. They are back in stock in this configuration, £24 or $34. You're going to get that. You get the 4x4 stamping platform, and you get the 6x6 stamping platform as well. Now, if you've not used these stamping platforms, they're awesome. They're sprung loaded, so it means that maybe you don't have the best dexterity. You can pop it down and then you can get loads of pressure all over it, which is awesome. People absolutely rave about these, and people have been waiting forever for that stamping mat to come back in stock. So don't miss out on that one whilst we have it. Oh, we've got some stamps by Chloe coming up for you now as well. These are awesome. So what you've got here firstly is a fantastic selection. You're going to get 3 different sets in here. So you're going to get free dress, makeup, and you're also going to get fabulous handbags. How awesome is that? $44.97 is what you should be paying. You're paying £24 today in the UK. It's down from $53.85 in the US to $29, which is awesome. So great savings there for you. You're almost saving as much as you're spending. Chloe's products are always so popular, none more so than when we bring these to you at Cartload pricing as well. 2 other options available for you as well. Not available in the bundle because we just don't have enough stock to put them in the bundle. You've got fabulous shoe and you've also got fabulous sandal. So fabulous shoe and also fabulous sandal. So this one here is fabulous sandal, the next one over as well. So you can go for all of them. They're all available right now over on the website. They are all very busy though. Right, Debbie, these are like real super girly, aren't they, all of these?
Oh, I love these. These are right up my street, Joe. The girliness in this is absolutely beautiful. It really is a gorgeous collection. Whether you go for the bundle or whether you go for the individuals, I'm going to use a bit of both because I'm going to take the frilly dress stamp, which I think is absolutely fabulous. And we say stamp, it's got a stamp and a matching die that's going to cut out for you, so you don't have to do any fussy cutting. So that's the frilly dress. And then, oh, look at these. Oh my days, I love them. I used to be able to walk in a pair of shoes like this many moons ago.
Me too, Debbie, me too. You've seen the picture. You've seen the pictures, Debbie.
Have you really? Have you really been walking in shoes? Joe, you make me chuckle. Now I'm going to be using our stamping mat.
No comment, Debbie, no comment.
Stamping mat, behave. Stamping mat and stamping platform. I'm going to be using these, and I'm going to show you how beautiful these stamp up and how easy they are to cut out as well. So again, you don't have to fussy cut anything, Joe. They're absolutely incredible. So I'm going to do the shoes first. I am going to put it the right way around those. So let's pop that on there. And depending on what you're colouring your images in with, now I've got tri-blends on the show. I've got colour tints, 2 different styles of colours because the colour tints are water reactive, so you'd use your waterproof ink. These are if you're going to colour with tri-blends or any of your other alcohol markers, then you're going to need your alcohol proof. Now I'm going to bring in a piece of white stamping card. I'm going to pop that down onto my mat and then just use my stamping platform. I'm just going to pop that image just down onto there, which is absolutely fabulous. And again, you can see just how gorgeous. Those shoes are amazing. Do you know you could do a bit of paper piecing with this, or that lovely paper technique where you stamp onto some coloured cardstock and then fussy cut around those pieces and then pop them back in.
You could give them shiny red soles, Debbie.
Yeah, you could. Oh gosh,
like that famous
yes.
brand.
Oh, I would love to own a pair of those. Not that I'd be able to walk in them, but I'd love to own a pair. I really would love to own a pair. Now on here there is also bows on there as well that have got a lovely design, couple of different size bows, and even the tails for the bows as well. And then I want to show you the gorgeous, what have I just put it under it? There it is, the frilly dress. So let's bring in that gorgeous frilly dress, and she again is absolutely beautiful, Joe. She's in they're just exquisite stamps, really good quality as well, stamps. So they're going to stamp
Are they
every single
photopolymer,
time.
Debbie?
Let me just double check because I don't want to be
give them a sniff. Give them a sniff.
Oh, yeah, do you the sniff test? No, they're acrylic.
Okay.
So yes, so you can tell. Yes, there is a definite difference between the. People are probably thinking, why on earth?
It really makes me chuckle when anyone does it. I don't know why.
Because the photopolymer has got a distinctive smell. I don't mean that in a horrible way.
It's not whiffy, is it?
It's not whiffy, no. It's not good. Oh no, but it's got a different smell to an acrylic, and that's just the material. So that's why when you see us doing the sniff test, you're probably thinking, have they gone mad? What are they doing? Sniffing stamps? I mean, honestly, you just couldn't make it up, could you, Joe? Now, I'm just going to put this back onto the carrier sheet. Just for a second, and then let's pop that back on.
She looks
then
quite Victorian, doesn't she, this lady, don't you think?
She's a beautiful,
but she could be quite Victorian, I reckon, if you coloured her up in sort of like, you know, darker colours.
Yeah.
But she could be very sparkly. Oh, imagine sparklinks on her,
I was
Debbie.
just thinking glittering her all up and things like that. That's what you could do. Now the die itself, there is a couple of ways you can do this. You can actually die cut and then stamp into it, or stamp and then die cut over. And you can see that that fits over there absolutely perfectly. Now I'm not going to run it through the Gemini because I am going to bring it out to show you what it looks like when you die cut that piece out. So again, really fabulous. And all you need to do now, Joe, is colour her up. Shall we have a little tiny colour session?
Oh,
Let's
yes.
have a tiny colour session. Now then, where did I put my tri-blends?
Well, if you need to get your own set of tri-blends, today is definitely the day. We've got the whole collection, Debbie, back. Both of the 24 sets are available for you. You've got the essential blends and also the deep shades as well. £67 or $100. We've got them back in stock. Loads of you have been waiting for them, so grab them whilst we have them.
I'm just having a route around, Joe. I'm having a route around because I want to find me. I want to find the right colour. Look at them. There's so many of them. It's like I'm like a kid at Christmas when I get these. Can I talk about these tri-blends just for a second?
Oh, of course.
Let's talk about these tri-blends. So tri-blends are a 3-in-1 pen blend. And does that make sense, Joe, when I say it like that?
It does. It makes total sense, Debbie.
It's 3 colour families in one pen. So you've got, and this one, I'm using the purple blend for this particular one. But this is the purple blend. And if I just take it here just for a second, you can see you tri-blend on there. Let me move all those back in the box, Joe. I've got all of it messy. Let's just chuck everything back in there for a second, just so you can see this clearly. So we've got this 3-in-1 pen blend, and it tells you here, when you turn it over, you've got your light tone, your mid-tone and your dark tone. So PL2 is the lightest, PL3 is the middle, PL4, so that when you want to colour these in, and I'll just colour, I mean I have coloured her in a different colour, but I'll just show you what I mean when we take it over. You'll start with the lightest colour, pop that down,
purple you've gone for here, Debbie. What a surprise.
I know, and I wasn't meaning to. I wanted my pink one because the ones that I've coloured in earlier are the pink tone that I used. However, not to worry, I'm just going to show you. So I literally pop a bit of colour down. Oh, do you know what I've done? The most cardinal sin of all.
Oh, Debbie.
I've not put my blotting paper underneath.
You'll end up in the Law Court of Leanne.
I know, I could hear her now tutting. It's almost like you can hear her. She's a little echo in this room. I can hear her. So light colour goes down first, then the dark colour where you're going to emphasise the shading, where you're going to bring out all that detail. So I'm going to take it around her cleavage. Is that the right word?
I guess so.
Yes. Then the mid-tone, sorry Joe. And then I'm going to take the mid one over and just go run it over the top. Now we have got, I mean, obviously this is Cartload, so Cartload, we try and get as much in as possible. But what you would do is go over to one of the Colour Me Happy shows where we have got lots of dedicated hours to things like the tri-blends. But can you see that beautiful depth and dimension?
I can.
And you would just carry on colouring her in. Now I coloured my previous one in a different colour. There's the colour I was looking for.
Love that, Debbie.
So that's what she looks like when she's got a pop of colour. And then the same goes for the shoes, Joe.
Well, that fabulous shoe, Debbie, I need
Yes.
to let you know, a quarter of fabulous shoe has gone on its own individually. Details on the bottom of the screen, they're £8 or $9. But if you want it, you'll need to be quick. It's moving very, very fast, that one, Debbie.
And I'm not surprised because these really are fabulous. And the shoes, you can even add the little boaty detail onto the back of the
love
shoes.
that.
Aren't they gorgeous, Joe? They really are fabulous. So let's pop the bows just onto the back of these shoes, and then we'll make a quick card, Joe, and we'll pop that all together because I am going to use both.
Sherry's letting me know. She says her niece just got engaged. Rather than giving her a ring, he gave her a pair of the shoes with the shiny red bottoms on.
Oh,
and they're going to
design.
they're going to design the ring together.
Oh,
how lovely.
How fabulous. How fabulous. Talking of shoes, look how fabulous they look. Now I've added those bows on. Absolutely incredible. Shall we put a card together, a quick card together?
Yeah,
One of my favourite ones. I mean, I love our tri-blends, but I'm going to do one of my favourite makes of cards, which is
Debbie.
a TP card.
Oh, I love this card.
Now this is 6x6 in size, scored diagonal 3 times. I'm doing it slightly different this time, Joe, and I'm just going to literally turn that onto the diamond side. I'm going to literally pop this all together now, so I'm going to pop a little bit of glue just onto this bottom side. Let's put that on there and then just match that up, and so you're creating yourself a little bit of a TP on here. There we go. And then I'm going to do exactly the same with the other side. So I'm going to bring that corner in so that this comes down. I'm going to have to move that down. I'm a little bit, what's the word? Close today on the camera. So let's just pop this down as well. And then you're just going to pop that, and that creates my little TP design.
I love this design of card. I think it's so fabulous, Debbie.
I knew you loved this one. I've actually taken as well some papers from our rose gold collection. So I'm just going to literally just pop these on. I've tried to match the colour scheme with the colours that I've chosen in my tri-blends on the beautiful frilly, what's wrong with me today? Frilly dress, not flilly dress. Oh dear. So again,
it's very
just pop
frilly,
this on.
isn't it, her dress?
It's a whatty?
It's very frilly, isn't it, her dress?
Oh, it is. It's
Lots
a
of legs.
beautiful
Looks very
dress.
expensive, Debbie. Looks like she's been shopping on Bond Street or, you know, in the haute couture shops of Paris, maybe, or somewhere like that.
Do you know, it would also make a fabulous wedding card as well. If you did the colours in wedding colours, it would look incredible. And again, it's just it's a big size. I love colouring as well. So these these stamp collections are perfect because they've got lots of colouring space on them, Joe. So now all I'm going to do is bring this in together. I'm going to pop on my little, what do they call these now? Debbie, come on, what's your word for them?
Hook and eye.
Okay, is it an hook and eye? Is that what it is?
Is that what it's called? Well, we want to say
Velcro
Velcro,
dots.
don't we?
Velcro
But Velcro
dots.
is a brand name, Debbie, you see.
Oh, is it? Right,
It is,
okay.
yeah.
Well, that's a good job you put me straight then, Joe, because I didn't know that.
I'll do my best, Debbie. I'll do my best.
Right, so that's now created my lovely TP card all the way around.
Hook and loop,
then-
that's what it's called. Hook and
Is
loop.
that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, producer Laura. She's been researching there for us to make sure we get that right and correct. I'm just going to put this on. Just onto
You're
the
in
back.
such a funny mood today, Debbie. What is going on with you? Are you all right?
I am all right. It's Daniel's
Do
fault.
you need us to open the window again? Is that what it is?
Daniel's been feeding me with donuts in between
has.
the show because I
such a
didn't have
feeder,
time
that
for my
Daniel.
dinner. So he's been feeding me donuts. But let's just put this together, and all this needs now is a little sentiment to add this on, and perhaps another little design. Oh, I love this. What a girly little card that would be. All that need is a little sentiment to give to somebody really girly in your family. I love them shoes. They are absolutely exquisite shoes. But let's not forget that beautiful frilly dress. And if you're going for that bundle, you've got a set of handbags in there, and you've also got so she's saying a whole outfit. You really have got an whole outfit. You've got loads of different things in there, from the makeup to the frilly dress to that beautiful.
Oh yes, all of that in there.
It's absolutely incredible. Incredible value.
It really is fantastic. Really great value as well here. If you're getting the frilly dress, the makeup and the handbag together, £24 or $29, you're saving over £20, almost $25, which is really, really great value. Don't forget as well about, you've got fabulous shoe and fabulous sandal, both available individually. Fabulous shoe of those two is very busy at the moment. I want to again recap the details on our tri-blend markers. They are absolutely fantastic. So you've got the two different ones here. The Essentials, which are these ones here at the bottom, 24 pens, giving you 72 colours. And what it does is it gives you one pen. Let me open this up and I'll actually show you again. Oh no, those ones are sealed. Oh no, Debbie, have you got one over there? I've got one over here.
I've got my tri-blends if you
throw
don't
it?
mind. Oh, I'm not throwing it, Joe.
No?
Could you
Oh,
imagine
okay.
me throwing them? Are you wanting both sets?
No, I just wanted one single tri-blend, that was all.
Oh, right, okay, I'll throw it. I'll throw it. Are you ready?
Come on
Are you
then.
ready? Catch, Joe.
Oh, a bit short, Debbie, but we'll get them in the end.
Well, I didn't want to lob it too far because I didn't want to take your
lobbed it
eye
the
out.
other day, nearly took the light out. What I really wanted just to show you was, here we go. Now what you've got is you've got one pen. And then you've got, it's three different colours, but what you've got is three tones of one colour. So in this one here, this is your brown grey that you've got. So you've got BG2, brown grey 2, brown grey 3 and brown grey 4. So it allows you to start off with the lightest colour, work then down into the medium colour, and then finally work your way all into the darkest shade. And what you'll find is you end up with a 3-pen blend, which you'll not be able to see where the one pen ends and the next one begins. They're perfect for beginners as well. I've actually done colouring with these, and if I can use them, absolutely anyone can use them. They are really, really fantastic quality as well. So what you've got is you've got two different ones. You've got your Essentials and then you've got your Deeps. And if you go for both of these, what I'd say is that is a full collection. You do not need to get any more. That is all of our tri-blend markers taken care of for you, which is awesome. So for, yeah, a really great deal for what, for £134 or $200, you could get the whole collection, which is awesome value for money. Right, getting really, really busy. I want to share with you, again, the craft kit that we've got available to you. It's the embossing folder craft kit. Our craft kit's always so incredibly busy whenever we bring them to you. This one, it says it makes 18 cards. It's going to make way more cards than that, absolutely it is. You've got over 115 elements within here, which is fantastic. You've got embossing folders in here, 3D and 2D. You've also got card blanks, envelopes, clear stamps, papers, black and white card, coloured card, die cut toppers, ribbon in there too. So it's really fantastic value. Pop a couple of these away for Christmas. I mean, I was going to say for crafty friends, I think even for non-crafty friends, I mean, well, yeah, okay, with this one, maybe you do need a small die cutting machine. So you're going to need one of those to use those through there. Now, the mug. Oh my word, 80% of the stock has gone. Careering towards limited stock on this. We're soon going to be in a position where we've got more of you trying to order than we actually have stock available. This is fantastic because it's going to keep your hot drinks hot, keeps your cold drinks cold in there as well. And you've got the Crafts Companion logo on there too, which is awesome. So really fantastic. If you want that, $9.99 or $13.99, going to be one of your last opportunities to grab that. Something else we've got on the show are our collage stamps. Now the collage stamps are awesome because they get their name because they are a collage of different styles really, because what you get in each and every one of these is you'll get a really nice big focal point stamp for you to colour up or for you to work with. What you'll also then get is something to create a background with. We'll give you sentiments and we'll give you embellishments as well. So it means that with one stamping set you can create a really awesome finished project all from one collection, where sometimes you need to buy some focal points, then you need to buy some backgrounds, then separately some sentiments. With this you don't need to do that. It's awesome. You've got different options in here. This is Feathered Friend, which is this one just here, as you can see. The next one you've got here, this one is your Born to Fly. You are also going to get Heartfelt Wishes. I love this one with that. Is that a peony? I think that's a big peony in there, isn't it? Is it a pink? No, it's a hydrangea, isn't it? It's a hydrangea, that's what it is. And then finally, you're going to get Cherish Every Moment as well, that lovely big rose. I think if you wanted to colour that up, you're going to love colouring that in. If you're going for these, you've got a great deal, because they should be $9.99 each, these. However, today you're going to get them for $19.98 for 4. Or $29.90. Really, really fantastic. Half price deal. Great to colour up with your tri-blends. Also, I've seen these coloured with pencils as well. They're awesome with your different pencils. Watercolour works fantastic over these too. I've actually, do you know what I saw done with these, Debbie? Was it with water markers? I think it was the rose one, Debbie. This one here. This is the one that Sarah uses, I think, when she uses a metallic. She does a metallic marker stamping, and then she comes in with her water brush and sort of fades it out. It looks absolutely stunning when you do that with it. They are really great quality. They're photopolymer as well, which is awesome. Really nice, these, Debbie. I love the variation that you get in each and every one of the individual stamp sets.
They are. I was just going to go and grab some samples, Joe, because I realise we've not got any samples. Let me go and grab a couple of samples to show you what I mean.
You
they
grab
are
some
beautiful.
samples. Here we're just looking at some of the finished things that you're going to be able to make with these, which is awesome. Loads of you still chatting away. Remember, if you want to get in touch with us on social media, you can on Facebook or across on YouTube in all the usual ways. Crafters TV, if you're on Facebook, drop into the comments on our Crafters Companion YouTube channel as well, which is awesome. A lot of people talking more about the embossing folders in the craft kit. We'll come back to that in a little while, so I'll make sure I'll get those questions answered for you then. But as we were saying, Debbie, really nice quality these, and lots of sort of different things that you're going to be able to do with them, which is awesome, isn't it? What are you doing over there?
I'm busy chopping bits up because I've lost my piece of craft card that I'd chopped up ready for this prep. So don't ask, Joe. Only could happen to me. Let me show you.
What are you like?
Come and have a look at some of these samples, because these are absolutely fabulous. Again, so many ways you can colour. You can see the tri-blends, how they've been coloured in there. You can take your watercolours to them as well. Again, keep them really nice and monochrome if you want to do. Look how fabulous that one looks. Bring in coloured inks, coloured backgrounds. Look how fabulous. Those two are very different, but the same set. Just look how incredible they look. Again, depending on the colours that you want to use, they are absolutely incredible stamps and very, very easy to do, to build up lots of different designs as well. So that's just a few samples, Joe. Let me move these out of the way. As always, I grab way too many samples. But let's just...
You do love the samples, Debbie,
I do.
don't you?
But the guys, they've been working hard getting everything out, and I've just realised I've not been showing any samples. That's my bad. It really, really is. Now, what you saw me doing was chopping up a little bit of craft card, because I'm going to use these collage stamps and make a lovely card with these, and I'm going to use the Born to Fly. I love this set. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm not usually a bird type of person, but this set is incredible. And again, you can see from the beautiful script, we've got script on there, a beautiful musical script. We've got the, you can see I use my kit a lot, Joe, because it's
well
a bit
loved,
on the,
Debbie, well loved.
It's a bit on the mucky side.
I'm not going to say they're dirty. Some people might, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
It's because I use this one a lot. It's a beautiful, beautiful set. And again, you can really have a play around with it. So I'm just going to create myself a little bit of a background first. And I'm going to use my stamping platform and stamping mat again. And let's just bring in some of these features. I think these are lovely. From the splodgers. There's so many things that you're going to be able to do with this and build up your own scenes. I just think they're absolutely incredible, Joe. And again, I'm going to just manage these around. Let's just pop these all on, and then a nice little splodge as well. And we'll just keep using that. And I'm going to use quick dry ink for this. So I'm going to bring in our Fryer Brown. I'm going to just stamp around. and I'm going to create a little bit of a background. You get back on there, you. There we go. Pop that on there. And then I'm just going to play around. I know you're going to fall off. I think it's because I've not cleaned it, Joe, so I'm not going to worry too much. All I'm just going to do is stamp around and create a little bit of a background. I don't know what's going on for my camera angles today, but I'm literally hanging over the edge, so I'm going to have to just go with the flow, Joe, go with the flow. But all I'm going to do is make a little bit of a background just around here.
That's Director Daniel's fault, Debbie, is what I can say.
Is it our Daniel's fault? Are we blaming Daniel today?
Yeah, he's in overall control. Yes, so yes, Debbie, he can get the blame today.
I'm going to blame him then, but all I'm doing, literally, I'm making my own background paper, Joe, using this. And again, let's just take off, let me clean this up a little bit. Give me a second while I get a piece of tissue. Let's clean off my stamps. I'm going to put all of them back on to my, oh, look at that, that's a good, that's showing you how well clean I've cleaned that one. Let's pop those back onto there. And then I'm going to use that gorgeous musical script piece as well. And we'll do a little bit of heat embossing with that one, Joe. I'm going to do it on just a bit of vellum. Look, I cleaned my hands, Joe, last night. Look at the state again. I'm back to square one. It feels like a bit like deja vu again. Little, apart from it's not ink, it's not sparkle inks this time.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely not as much as there was yesterday. I mean, it was like she was turning into some kind of incredible sparkly purple superhero yesterday. There was so much ink around.
Hey, bless you. Right, let's take this musical script. I love this one. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'm going to pop that on there. So I'm just going to literally take my translucent clear and I'm going to stick that over all the back of that stamp so you give it a nice good coverage. Oh, look.
Oh, Debbie.
You can see there's a pattern going off here, Joe, can't you?
I can see a pattern emerging.
A pattern is emerging, so I'm just going to literally pop that across, and you can see now, even though there's that little piece of, can you see that lovely musical script? I'm just going to run that across and measure that up at the other end as well, and then we'll put some embossing powder, and we'll have a nice little wrap around the card.
I love the way you've torn it, Debbie, gives it a really nice sort of organic feel, doesn't it? Which is nice.
It's just our vellum. Do you know the vellum that we sell at Crafter's Companion? Yeah. That's what that is. It's just a bit of vellum, and I've just given it a little, I've just literally tore it across from one end to the other. I'm going to bring in my not gilding. Debbie, words are just escaping me today, Joe. They are escaping me.
Do you know what, Debbie? We know what you mean, though. Do you know?
I know that's the thing.
You could say anything.
Do, yes.
I think we just know. We all speak Debbie. It's fine.
I'm just trying to find a scrap piece of paper. Do you know all this cardstock that we've got at the back of here, Joe? Can you find the cardstock that you want? All I want is a little piece of copier paper. That's all I wanted. Do you know, printable paper, just to be able to do this. And then again, I'm just going to tap all that off. And then we'll heat set that in a moment, and then you'll see how beautiful that looks. And
does it need to be special vellum, or is it kind of any vellum you can heat emboss onto?
You can use any vellum whatsoever. Awesome. You can use patterned vellum. Do you know how earlier on in the nativity show we had that gorgeous vellum? You could do it on
the glistening
well.
snowflakes.
Yep, you can do exactly that onto there. And then I'm just going to bring in my heat tool. Let's pop that on. And we'll just give it a nice little heat. In fact, actually, I'm just going to let this warm up a second, Joe. Just give me a second while it warms up.
Really quite busy on these. 19.98, 29.90 if you want to get these. It's really busy on those tri-blends too. A lot of love for them in the comments as well. Lynn says, love my tri-blend pens. I have both nib styles. They are definitely my go-to pens for colouring, which is awesome. Now, also busy on the tote bag. Knew it would be. On this. Mine's a bit flappy. Mine's a bit sort of floppy and flappy, my tote bag. Debbie's is very well stuffed. I need to, maybe I could take this home and help it could assist me in the move, Debbie. What do you think?
Absolutely.
I actually, it's a very capacious little bag, this. Now the great thing about it is made of cotton, so it's wonderful. Rather than using plastic carrier bags at the supermarket and stuff, just take one of these with you, which is fantastic. You could fill it with a few goodies as well. Maybe give it to a crafty friend, Debbie.
Oh, you absolutely could. Now, Joe, I've done all my little script. I've heat set this with my heat tool, so you can see how gorgeous that looks with a bit of gold running through there. And I've just carried that across my vellum. I'm just taking a little bit of our ink, and I'm just giving it a little bit of an aged look as well, just by distressing around there with our quick dry ink around the edge. And this is the Friar Brown again, so I see it just all matches up and marries up together really lovely.
The one thing is that Friar Brown colour, to look at it, you think, oh, it's a brown, I'm not going to get much use out of it. But loads of our craft experts use it in so many different things, don't they? For distressing, for stamping. It's a really versatile one.
It really, really is. It's such a great ink to have in your crafty stash. Now, that's going to wrap around my image. However, I need to bring in, because the bird, I've stamped my bird already. But honestly, Joe, this is incredible. I love this bird. I think he's absolutely beautiful. I've just fussy cutted around him. So I've taken my little snippy scissors, fussy cut around him. I've actually popped in the background. It's very faint, but I've actually used the musical notes in the background rather than colouring him in. I don't know if you can see there, but I've actually used the musical notes to colour in the background of him. And then just stamped over there. Do you know the musical notes?
Yeah.
I just used it on the background of the bird.
Oh,
and
Debbie, that's awesome.
Things that you can have a little, you know, you can have a little play with and have a little, you know, what's the right word I'm looking for?
Creative license.
That's the word, yes. You can have a little bit of creative fun with this set, and it really is. It's a fabulous set. All of it. Do you get all of them for that price? Is it all of the collage
All four,
stamps?
Debbie, yeah. Because they should be $9.99 each, so you normally get 2 for this price. You get 4 today. How awesome.
That is awesome. That really is awesome. So I think that's a fabulous, fabulous deal. It really is a great deal to have. Now I'm just roughing up the edges. I can't find the crimp. You know, we've got one of those little edge crimpers. I can't find mine, Joe. I don't know what I've done with it. Well, actually, I tell a fib. I've got that much in my craft bag. I actually think it's fallen out and I've lost it, and I might need to replace it.
You need a second craft bag, Debbie.
I definitely do.
I feel like we should show people your craft bag at some point in the show. Because Debbie, it is. Can I bring it over here and show people?
Don't you dare! Don't pick that thing up. I'm telling you, you'll need what's the right word? Because it's very heavy. And I do like to make sure I'm a bit. I think it's because I used to be at Girl Guides, you know, where you're all prepared, a bit like a Boy Scout, where I'm all prepared and all ready. But I went Girl Guides, so that's exactly why that bag is overflowing. I think of every eventuality. So much,
it's just very well loved, Debbie. We've got a deal on at the moment. The A4 Craft Cardstock. Details on the bottom of your screen there. You can mix and match it as well with a matte black that Debbie's also using. Any 4 for £30 or $42. So it's a lot of cardstock. That would be 200 sheets. For £30 or $42, which is awesome value.
It is fabulous value. I tell you, we've got. I love Cartload shows because we've got lots and lots of incredible items on the show at great prices as well that sometimes won't be repeated, Joe. Which I think is, you know,
absolutely.
It's a great opportunity to get something that you might have loved in the past and thought, do I really need it? And then you see it on Cartload at an incredible price, and you think, yeah, let's have it. Let's have it.
Let's have it. Yeah. You sound like Frank from Shameless. Let's have it.
You're moving to that part of the woods, aren't you, tomorrow?
I am. Not that exact part, Debbie. No, a slightly nicer part than that, but that part of the world, yeah, absolutely.
Hey, it's a gorgeous place.
Wasn't your daughter in that programme?
She was, yes. Yeah. Yes, she was.
Debbie's daughter was... Debbie's daughter. What's
a daughter?
I don't know. That's Debbie's daughter, Doughty. Debbie's daughter was in Shameless. That's right, isn't it, Debbie?
She was, yes. She she used to be in a drama group, and that was one of the programmes that her and her drama group used to be, playing in the background. But she did get a part in it. So yeah, very, very proud moment there.
How awesome is that?
It was.
I think
Only she could do it now.
I think they have Shameless in the US as well. I think there was a US version. There is a US version.
Do they have their own version?
Yeah, they do.
Wow.
I wonder what that's like, because I'd imagine it can be nothing like the UK version.
Oh, I was good. I was just going to say it can't be like the UK version.
No, it must be very different.
Whatsoever. But let's just pop that just onto there. I'm going to pop him on. Now, all I need to do is just add a little sentiment, but in true Debbie fashion,
You've lost something.
I've lost the sentiment. Yes. So yes, in true Debbie fashion. However,
I thought you were going to say some people would be like, in true Joe style. Here's what I made earlier, but everyone in the gallery was like, she's lost it.
They all know me so well. But literally, do you know what? I'm just going to stamp a little sentiment onto there. Let me take that musical script off. Let me pop a little sentiment on. Going to use my quick dry for non-smudge as well. Let's pop that on there. Try not to get it on, in fact, just because I don't trust myself tonight. Let's give it a little white round. There we go. And then let's just stamp on directly. Let me show I've got that the right way up. Let's have a quick peek. Fly high, Joe, fly high. So let's just pop
That's a great thing about the platform, isn't it? You can line it up and get it where you need it, Debbie.
Yeah, absolutely. And there you go, Joe. See?
How gorgeous.
Salvage that really quickly. But what a great collection, and something that you can have a real good play. The collage part of it means you just build up your own collage, your own scenes. You've got all the stamps on there to be able to create those backgrounds, to be able to create different effects, whether you heat emboss, whether you just directly stamp onto there. It's a great kit at a fantastic price, and 4 different beautiful designs. A couple of birds on there, a couple of florals. You're good to go. That kit, I promise you, you're going to have loads of fun making cards and different things with it.
Yeah, absolutely, you will. Remember what you're getting in there as well. You're getting 4 of these, and you're paying for 2 of them, which is awesome. So let me just quickly take you through the ones that you've got here. There they are. So you've got your Feathered Friends. You've also got Born to Fly. Then you've got Heartfelt Wishes, and also Cherish Every Moment as well, which is absolutely awesome. You'd be looking at £40 worth of value there, so it's great to get them whilst they're on that awesome price. Talking of value, the colour tints. Now these are brilliant. So basically what they are is they are a blendable pencil, a watercolour pencil. So I think of our, I can't think of the name of our regular watercolour pencils. They're this aqua blend, that's the word, thank you Laura. That's what you've got here, but they've got a more sort of steely graphite tone to them. They're really wonderful. They're really good for sort of design and drawing, and then you can watercolour with them as well. $16.99 normally get you 1, however today it gets you 2 sets. You've got the nature and you've got the primary here, which is absolutely awesome. It's a really wonderful colour. 12 pencils in each one of these as well, which is fantastic. No filler, but they're an artist grade watercolour pencil, which is awesome. I mean, at this price, what, £8.50 per tin, you could put them away as Christmas presents. Really awesome deal there on those. Right, something else that's happening soon, really soon. We can finally tell you how soon it's happening. Of course, we're going to be celebrating our 15th birthday. Take a look.
Ready for some fun? Our biggest celebration ever is right around the corner. So, head on over to the Crafters Companion website and let's get carried away.
Oh, not long now. Very, very soon, which will be awesome. I don't know, giggling at me in the gallery. I'm not quite sure what. I mean, getting more and more giddy and playful and silly as we go on through this show. Right, we're going to come back and we're going to look at these after we've looked at this. Now, we've got the stamping plate collection for you available on the show. Remember that stamping mat has been out of stock for absolutely ages. It's back in stock right now, and you're also going to get the 4x4 and the 6x6 stamping platforms alongside it as well. And we've slapped a nice cheeky little saving on there for you as well. The Word Edgeable Craft Kit, 215 elements coming your way in here. You've got dies and papers and card blanks and a whole host of wonderful things in there, and full as well inspirational videos on our website as well, craftscompanionbox.com. So £20 or $20 for that. Vintage lace, busy here. How are we doing for the stock here on this? 40% now of this has sold out and gone. A lot of this sat in unchecked baskets also. £27 or $34 if you would like to get your hands on that. Chloe is very busy. You're going to get that beautiful frilly dress. You're also going to get the handbag, and you're going to get the makeup as well. Really gorgeous. £24 or $29. The shoe, however, if you're going for that, you're going to need to be super fast. It's limited stock. If it's in your basket, you're going to need to check it out immediately. If it's in your basket and you don't want it, let it go, because someone else is going to grab it. There's a queue of people forming behind you. The acrylic stamps, we'll be looking at these a little later. Lots of those quirky sentiments in there for you. You buy 6, we send you 12, which is lovely. The layering stencils, they are also on the show. 4 collections of these here for you. These are awesome. Lots of different techniques that you can try out with these. I love how kind of almost abstract these florals are. Really, really gorgeous. $31.96 is what they should be, down to £19. $47.96 down to $28 in the US today. The peekaboos, always popular whenever we bring these to you. What I love about this one is it's a great opportunity for you to get your hands on a mixture. So sometimes we'll bring you a Christmas selection, sometimes we'll bring you an everyday selection. You've got a bit of both in this one, which is awesome. So you've got the robin in here, which is one of our Christmas ones. You've also got the reindeer. Now the great thing is you get the bums as well, so you get the back side there, as you can see too. So that gives you lots of different options, and there's loads you can do. You can also use the die on its own. You could use the stamps individually if you want to, and what you also then get as well is all the sentiments that you need to go with them. You've got Santa in there as well, which is awesome. He's got his little sack there. I've not fixed his tea. Shall I fix his tea for him? There we are. There you are, Santa. There we are, just pop that down there. He's obviously not been very, there you go, as good as new, no one will know. We've also got the doggy in here, so these are the everyday ones that you've got. You've got that bunny rabbit in there as well, which is awesome. Let me just pop that round so you can see. And then also you've got the bear as well, which is fantastic. Lots you can do with these again, Debbie. And these are with something that we've had for a little while now, and they seem to be ever popular.
Oh, and there's a reason why. Not only are they cute, this for me tonight is a fabulous deal because we're actually mixing what we call the everyday ones with the Christmas ones, so you get a real nice selection. So it's not just for Christmas. Get me? You can use this all year round because there's some different styles in here, and I love these. These are super, super cute. I'm going to have to hold them this way so you can see now you've got your front-ended part of it that you can just use on its own. However, I love this fun part where you've got the back side of him as well as the front part of him. Look how super cute that is.
Oh, adorable.
I think the element of looking over is just incredible. You can take it into your shaker cards. You can use a few at a time. So on this one, and if I just want to show you the inside as well. So that's the outside of looking in. Look. They are so lovely. And then you can do things like this with your Christmas ones. Let me just see if I can find it, where you can actually use the Christmas ones where they're peeking through and then peeking on the other side as well, so you can see there. And then you can mix and match them as well. This is a lovely card. It's one of those spinner cards, Joe. You'll appreciate these, is where, look. Just how fabulous are they? Spin around. Oh, I
love that concept, Debbie.
It's an absolute gorgeous concept. And then again, you can put 3 of them all in one, 4 of them all in one if you want. You can use the front element. You don't always have to use the back element, but it just gives that really cute feature. I adore the Peekaboo collection. They are absolutely fabulous. So let's show you how they work. They couldn't be any easier, Joe, really. Simply could not be any easier. Just trying to find my scrap piece of card. Just hang a second. Let's bring in our stamping mat. I feel like this stamping mat and stamping platforms had quite a lot of airing in this show today, Joe.
Well, it's back in stock, Debbie.
It is. Yours won't look like mine.
You'll get a clean one. Yours won't be mucky like our Deb's is. Is that yours or studio one?
It's mine.
Oh,
actually,
Debbie.
This is tame. This is tame.
Why don't you get yourself a new one?
I think I might treat myself to a new one. Yeah.
It's Treat Yourself Thursday.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, I've been saying that every day recently, though. I just keep buying stuff at the moment, so I'm like, oh, it's Treat Yourself Saturday.
Right, I'm just going to layer these up. Now, again, depending on what you're colouring in with, Joe, and I think I might use me tri-blends again. I think I just love the tri-blends. But again, really fabulous. So all you're going to do is stamp him up, give him a nice covering with the ink. You're going to turn that around and then stamp, okay? Because these are little, I think I might do these from start to finish and colour them in. I love him. Little front, little back. You've even got on there, Joe, you've even got the die, so you don't have to fussy cut around. Now, you can use this as an element for the peekaboo element, and I'll show you that in a moment with the box that I'm going to do. However, you can just use that for the top end and run him through, and then you can cut him out as well. And I will show you that in a moment. But let's colour him in. Now then, where's my tri-blends gone? Have you... Did you pass me that tri-blend back, Joe?
The individual one. No, do you want it?
You?
Do you want me to throw it back to you?
Oh, no.
Sure?
No, I'm sure. No.
No, she's saying no. Debbie's
no.
saying no. I'm going to pass it delicately back to Debbie.
Yeah, just pass it back because I know what'll happen, Joe. I'll probably end up getting knocked out by a tri-blend pen live on air.
That would be the most Debbie thing that could happen, wouldn't it?
It definitely would. I'm trying to find the right colour though, Joe. Look at me. All these pens. I mean, we think that there's not a lot because there's 24 in the box. But there is. There is so many in here. Do you know what I just don't think of doing? I've got my tri-blends behind me. Can you see? I don't know why you're letting me struggle with them when I've got my tri-blends there. Did you tell me that, producer Laura? I did tell you. Were I singing Away to Blue at the time? I think I might have been singing Away to Blue at the time. Yeah, I think I got a bit distracted. Not by Lee Ryan, producer Laura, by Duncan. Right. Duncan and Simon, I got a bit distracted by. Blue. Oh yeah, I'm talking about Blue again. Oh, it's terrible. It's terrible.
Yeah, Blue, for anyone in the US, is a UK pop group. Some might have called them cheesy. I wouldn't, obviously.
No, no, they weren't cheesy.
Were they not cheesy?
No, not cheesy. Not at all cheesy. Cool pop tunes. They're a fabulous band. They really are. Now, I'm just literally... Oh, Joe, I've done it again.
What, you done, Debbie?
I forgot to put my blotting paper underneath.
Oh, Debbie, you're going to get told off.
Oh, yes. And there is a reason why we do that, why we put some cardstock underneath. It's because we're saturating the whole of that image with this colour. But you've got your 3-in-1 pen blendable. IG2, IG4, IG5. I've started with the lightest blend. I'm going to now go in with the dark one where I think the shadows would be, or where where it would create a little bit of shadow. Create a little bit of depth as well. So I'm just going to run those down a little bit under his bum, definitely some under his legs. We'd have some under the sole of his feet as well, wouldn't we, Joe?
Oh, I've got a lot of shadow going on at the moment, Debbie. Shadows being cast everywhere. Angie says, I love these peekaboos. I had so much fun with these both everyday and Christmas sets. So Angie's got them. Stephanie says, Debbie gives us so many great tips. I just love her creativity. How nice is that? And Seagod says, love the collage stamps. I love to make backgrounds. Sometimes I just spend a whole day making backgrounds. That's very indulgent, isn't it, Debbie? What a lovely way to spend a day.
That is exactly what I would do on a spare day off, on a rare spare day off. That's exactly what I would do. I love making backgrounds, whether it would be collage stamps, whether it be with inks. That's exactly what I love to do, Joe. I really do. Now, I've gone in with the mid-tone, and then I'm going to take now... Can't believe these are back in stock. I think it's incredible we've got them back in stock. The essentials that are back in stock. Been waiting for quite a few weeks now to get them back in stock. So if you have missed out before, tonight is a great opportunity to get your rest of your collection, and it is all your tri-blend pens. So you've got two different styles. You've got your essentials, and then you have, oops, I forgot already what it's called.
The deep blends.
Deep blends. Thank you very much, Joe, for helping me out there. But again, I mean, look how lovely that is. And you can carry on going back in. So if you want a little bit more depth and a bit more shading going off, you can go back in. There's no right or wrong way. It's having a bit of fun, having a play around, and just, I mean, this is what I'd love to do on a night when I'm just wanting to chill and relax. Bit of colouring, have a little play, have a little practice, and what's the harm? And again, let's now show you. So they're all coloured in, ready. So what I'm now going to do is do the die cutting. So I'm going to place that one on first, and we'll pop that around there. I'm going to pop some tape on. Let's pop that over, and then I'm going to run it through my Gemini. So let me, in fact, I think I'll bring in little plates. Where are you? Here we go. Let's bring our little plates in. And these are dies that will fit through your small machine as well. So if you've got your Gemini Mini or your Go, these will fit through there as well. So I'm going to run that through first, and then I'm going to do it again, Joe. So while I'm doing that, do you want to be having a little...
Do something? Anything? Just talk, Joe. Just talk. Dance, monkey, dance.
I was going to say do a little bit of work, but I thought, no, that sounds rude.
Debbie. Oh, someone call Charlie. Get Charlie up here. Let me share with you the Brock frames. These are really, she's very cheeky today, isn't she? 40% of the Brock frames has gone. Really busy on that one. Also, that fabulous shoe that we looked at a little earlier, this one really busy as well. 40% of that one has now sold out and gone too. So make sure, definitely take a look at those. I'm just laughing at Debbie. She's just so cheeky today, isn't she? She's a one. She really is a one. The stamping platform and mat still very, very busy as well. It's only just come back into stock with stamping platforms. Definitely grab it whilst we have it. It's like a kind of dense foam which gives you a little bit of resist to work against. What you've then got as well is the 4x4 and the 6x6 stamping platforms as well. So they're spring loaded with non-slip feet. I'm nearly knocking everything over. I'm doing a Debbie over here, Debbie. And also it's a really, really great. Got a measuring grid on there. Works perfectly with a stamping mat. And it works with everything really. Easy mount, cling stamps, unmounted red grey stamps, clear stamps, acrylic stamps. You can use all of them with it, which is awesome. How are you getting on over there, Debbie? Do you want to do some work now?
I'm all good to go because I wanted to show you the other elements. So I thought, right, get myself all set up ready for the next bit, Joe. I weren't being cheeky. I was just trying to give myself a bit more time is what I was trying to do. But I'm going to make myself a little box. So I'm going to show you the other elements to this. Now, I'm using, we do have some window arches that are on the website. They're not on the show tonight, but window arches work beautifully with these. They create a really lovely, you know, you get your lovely aperture. So I'm just going to put that there for a second. I'm going to line those two up side by side. So I've got my lovely little bear. There we go. And then I'm going to tape those down as well, Joe, to make sure that they don't move. So let's just pop that over that side. There we go. And then I'm going to tape. What have I done with my tape today? Oh, it's there. It's there. Oh, there we go. So let's just pop another piece of tape down into the middle to hold those into place. But honestly, the things that you can do with these peekaboos are incredible. They really are. There's lots of, they're a very diverse set of stamps and dies, Joe, and I love them. I think they're absolutely incredible. And they do work so well with the window arches as well. So you can see straight away these window arches. You could create this effect with a knife if you wanted to.
Now, Debbie, am I thinking you've got a window arch included in that Word Edgeable collection in the craft box?
Joe, I like your thinking.
So if you went for that, you'd have the arch as well, and then you could go for these and you've got the whole thing ready to go.
You are on the ball, you know. Yeah, I'd never even thought of that. That's a great idea because they will work with those as well. So absolutely, cracking idea, Joe. I like that.
Oh, thanks. £20, $20 if you want to get the craft. Get details there along the bottom of the screen.
Right, so let's just bring this out. Let me move all my plates off for a second. Pop that down there. So I've got that many big plates, little plates. I've got that many plates, I'm tripping over my plates. Now then, pokey tool. What did you do with the pokey tool? Let me grab another one out. Never mind chuckling, you lot in the gallery. I've not, do you know, funny thing is, Director Daniels just said, have you not been able to find anything today? The answer to that is no. Trouble is, often it sometimes is right underneath my nose, and I know I'm not the only person. I know there's a lot of crafters out there that chuckle along because this happens to them too.
Oh, absolutely, Debbie. I can't. Have you ever seen me before a show trying to find my notes?
a little bit like producer Laura today when she couldn't find her notes, and she was like, "What have I done with my notes?" I'm like, "I ain't got them. I promise. I haven't got them." Now, this is a lovely aperture, so I'm just going to remove this out for a second. Oh, Debbie, don't tear it. Grab your scissors if you can't release that. Let me just release.
Debbie, can I just say how much I love how much you talk to yourself?
Oh, I do all the time.
Because I do it the same.
I do all the time, Joe. I'm terrible for it. I talk to myself the whole time. When I'm in the craft room, Tasha will lovely. She'll bob around her head round, and she went, "Oh, you don't phone, Mum?" And it's like, no, I'm just twittering away to myself, just talking away to myself like I normally do in the craft room. But she sometimes thinks I've got people on the phone and I'm yakking away, but no.
You pretend. They're suggesting in the gallery that you might be pretending you're talking to Duncan from Blue on the phone. Hi Duncan, thanks for calling me.
I wish, I really do. Now what I've just done is I've used my arch to go over the edge as well. So before I start popping my box together, I'm just going to fit that around. And if you're wondering why I got pencil marks on, I cut this out with the aperture first, popped that onto the top, drew round it so I knew where I could get it so it was centralised when I came to decorating my box. Just another little Debbie top tip there. Just do what's easy for you. What you could do as well is you could just pop your pattern paper onto the top of your design and then cut through the both. And that's another thing that you can do.
That travel mug's limited stock. If you've got it in your basket, you need to check it out because less than 10% of the stock is now remaining. So grab that, $9.99 or $13.99. I never did get myself one of those, Debbie.
Me neither, because I said to you today, didn't I, Joe? I didn't even realise we were selling those. I didn't realise that we'd had them. I've seen the purple plastic ones that we had, but I love that design, and I did want to get myself one before, and I said at the end of the show, I'm going to grab one, and you did say to me, didn't you, Joe, at the beginning? It's going to go, Debs, if you want one, get it while we're on show.
Where's this cardstock from, Debbie? It's gorgeous.
This particular paper?
Yeah, I love that pink candy cane stripe. It's lovely.
Do you know, I'm trying to think if it's from it's one of our paper pads that I've used, because that's the only, in my craft stash, that's all I've used is our paper and our cardstock. Do you know, I'm going to have a think about that one, Joe, because I can't remember where I got it from. I literally, genuinely can't.
I've not seen it. It must be an older one, because I don't recall seeing that one.
Absolutely, could be. I'm just trying to think if it was
from the cookie. Do you have a good
do you know we did the
stockpile
cookie,
of,
Joe? What? Did the cookie? What's it called? Santa's Kitchen.
Santa's Kitchen. Do you think it's in there?
Yeah, I thought it might be from the Santa's Kitchen.
I thought
one.
the candy stripe. I thought the candy stripe one was red in that, but I could be mistaken.
Oh, is it? You might be right, Joe. I tell you, I've got a terrible addiction to papers.
Right. I wonder where we were going there, Debbie, for a moment. I thought,
I have.
I was we're back on Kilroy for a moment, but no.
Now I'm just popping that one onto the front so that little line's up, and then I'm going to pop the one on the back. But before I put that one on the back, I've got myself a little bit of acetate, because I'm going to just create a little bit of window on the back of my box so nothing falls out of my box when I gift it to someone. Awesome. Although I'm not sure what I'm going to fill it with, Joe.
Oh, what should Debbie put in her box? Let me know in the comments over on Facebook or YouTube. Maybe a few bars of Imperial leather. That's what Director Daniel has suggested. Maybe some caramel shortbread. Ooh, delicious.
Ooh.
I'm not sure what else.
And then look, you just add him to the back and he fits over absolutely perfectly. So you've got that beautiful peekaboo feature. And then I'm just going to literally now just put my box together, Joe. So I'm going to just trim my lid, both sides. Let's get that. Oh, that were a bit, that'll be fine. We'll do, that's fine. So I'm just going to snip these off, and then we're ready to put his box together.
How awesome. That's come together really quickly, Debbie, that.
Yeah, do you know, that when you've got the products, it really doesn't take that long. It's just a case of what are you going to design, how are you going to design that, how are you going to put it together. But this peekaboo collection is really, really easy to use. It's got that cute factor to it as well. I love the idea of these creatures, these lovely character animals with that peekaboo element. I just think they're absolutely, whether you've got the Christmas or the everyday ones, the best thing about this bundle tonight is that I've never seen it before, Joe, where we've had both sets in one. So you've got Christmas and you've got everyday in that bundle tonight, and I think that's a fabulous price for absolutely a nice plethora collection of different ones in there that you're going to be able to use all year round, not just for Christmas. So that's my box lid all put together. Then I'm just going to put my base. Let me just.
Carol says it needs some Ferrero Rocher to go in there. That's a great shout.
Oh, I love that.
Michelle
idea.
Parsons on YouTube says, Joe, not sure if you saw her earlier, but I thought you might like to know it's National Pizza Month.
Oh,
we missed
Joe.
this?
How have you missed that, Joe? That's not like you or producer Laura.
No. I mean, I might just have a pizza tonight, just to make up for the fact I didn't know.
Now, did you say month or day?
Month, thankfully. So we can eat pizza all day, every day for a whole month. Last Friday was National Beer and Pizza Day, and now apparently it's National Month. Is it National Pizza Month in the UK or in the USA, though? Who knows? Michelle, let me know.
Absolutely. Now, put my box together. I'm just going to add a couple of extra little pieces on here. So let's put a couple of little love hearts from me. Do you know, again, Joe, I can't even remember where I put these. But literally, you're going to be able to have so much fun. Do you know what I think I would do, though? Give this to a little newborn baby.
Oh, cute.
Wouldn't that look lovely with the little bear? And there you go. You've got your little box together. I did have... do you know
what it could have,
a bowl.
Debbie?
I did have a bowl, but I don't know what I've done with the bowl.
Oh, well, that's unlike you, Debbie.
I know, it's not like me, is it?
let me take you back through these options that you've got just here. Oh, I do love you, Debbie. This is the robin that you've got just here, which is awesome. You've got the reindeer, which is gorgeous. You've got the Santas, which is brilliant. And then what you've got are the everyday ones as well. So you're getting 3 of each in here, which is brilliant. So you've got the doggy in there, you've got the bunny, and then you've also got that bear as well. £34, $48 if you want to get your hands on those ones just there. Right, Quirky Sentiments up next. So these are awesome. I'll quickly run you through them and then I'll show you some samples of what you can do with these. So you've got Prosecco O'Clock, Inhale Confidence. You've also got Download Food, which is awesome. How do I like my eggs? In a cake. Duh. Then you've also got this one, To the World You Are, but to your family you are the world. And then you've got Mother and Father. You've also got this one here, When you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine. Oh, I've got a dirty one, Debbie. This one says you don't have to be perfect to be beautiful. Have you been at this one, Debbie?
No, I promise you, I haven't.
Okay. This one here as well says, Go make a fairy tale. No, go make a fairy tale and go live in it. This one here is Chocolate doesn't ask silly questions. Chocolate understands. You've then got Whenever you need me, I'll be there in a Prosecco. That's me. And then you've got this one here as well. You will be exactly as happy as you decide to be. This one says, what if the hokey cokey really is what it's all about? I mean, who well knows? Let me show you a few of the things that you're going to be able to do with these, because there's loads of awesome projects you can do. Because look at this one, check this out, absolutely gorgeous. You never know, I'll be there in a Prosecco. What if the hokey cokey is what it's all about? Again, doing that on something like heat embossing. This one here as well is a beautiful one. I love this next one. It's like some sort of scrapbooking peacock almost. You've got this one here with the chocolate. Oh, this one's super fun as well with the chocolate. When you can't find the sunshine, be the sunshine, with the little wellies on there as well. That's a lovely little maybe just because card that you could give to someone. Loads of different fun ways that you're going to be able to use these, which is awesome. You're only paying for half of them though, which is awesome. $14.94 or $17.70. Now, if you want to watch all the fabulous demonstrations but get all of the fantastic deals at the same time, it's really easy to watch and shop at the same time as here at Crafters TV. Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers, and even shop while you watch. Now if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day. All the details there of how you can watch and shop at the same time. I don't know what happened there just before that piece of video. I just suddenly lost the ability to use my mouth properly, it seemed there all of a sudden. Just the words didn't come out. Let's come back. Let's have a look at the tri-blend markers. Always so incredibly popular. These have been, well, there's nothing else really, I don't think, like this out there on the market until we bought you these. They really revolutionised the way that so many people use the alcohol markers. They really demystified the whole idea of it, because what these offer you is one pen with 3 different shades of one colour. So it means that you have the lightest, the medium and the darkest shade of the same colour. Allows you to get that seamless blend from one colour all the way from the dark element down into the lightest element. There's 2 different options for you here. You've got your essentials, which is these ones at the bottom there. They are 24 pens that offer you 72 colours, which is awesome. And then you've got the deep blends as well, which are these ones just here. This is a whole collection of these guys as well. If you went for both options of these, you've got no more to get hold of. This is it. This is all of them, which is brilliant. They were out of stock for a really, really long time. About 6 weeks, I think these were out of stock. They are back in stock right now. They are available and they are good to go. £67 or $100 gets you the deep blends, and then the same again for those essentials as well. So a lot of you grabbing both of those at the moment as well. Do you know what I've just realised? I've got 2 of the same one. Well, they both say deep blends on them, yeah. They are different colours, but I think we have different colours on the packaging. I don't think they're all the same colour on the packaging, and they are they're different ones. Sorry, what am I like, honestly, Debbie? Right, let's move on. There's loads of other stuff available for you in this show. These have proven really busy. I love these, and you guys love these as well. You've got your dress in here, you've got the handbag available, you've got that all the makeup as well, which is just fabulous. £24 or $29 if you want to get your hands on those. The Collage Stamps are here next as well. It's a Feathered Friends collection. Half price deal on these, which is awesome. They get the name Collage because what you've got is that big focal point, and then you've got lots of other bits. You've got backgrounds, you've got embellishments, flourishes, corners, sentiments, a really good mix of different types of stamps all in the one collection there. We've got some Sarah Signature vintage lace available for you on the show here as well. This has been going very quickly, £27 or $34. Over 40% of this is gone, so be quick for that if you want to get your hands on it. We've then got the stamping collection. So this is stamping plate collection. You're going to get the 4x4 and the 6x6 stamping platforms, and you're going to get that stamping mat, which is all about you getting clean, clear, crisp stamps every single time you use it. Now, let me share with you the layering stencils. These are truly, truly fabulous. The great thing about these is they are 3 different stencils that give you 3 very different looks when you use them. So the great thing is what you've got, if you look at the top, so this is stencil 1, this is stencil 2, this is stencil 3, use them all together, and this is what you get just here. So you can use these individually to a degree, or then use them all together. You've got the Pretty Peonies, which is that one. You've also got the Radiant Roses, which are these ones just here. And then you've got those Delicate Daisies as well. The other one as well, which I don't have a board for, is these, the Perfect Poppies. You're going to get all of those for £19 or $28. If you love your inks and your ink pads, Debbie, you're going to adore these, aren't you?
Oh, I adore these stencils, and I'm hoping we get a chance to show you just how incredibly easy they are to use. They're a layering stencil that come in 3 parts, where you layer each one up with different colours, whether you're using your quick dry inks, water reactive inks, whether you're using things like glitter pastes. Look how incredible that one looks for the Poppies, and that's got glitter paste run through there mixed alongside inks as well. But you can keep them as subtle as you want to keep them. They are absolutely beautiful. You can start to have a little play around with them once you've done your design. Then you can take it into your style of card making, whether it be triptych cards, whether it be just normal cards, I mean, look how gorgeous these are. Again, you can just simplify them, pop them onto an easel card, and they look incredible. Start to have a play around, and literally, I mean, this one I love this one that Angela's done. She's used the stencil, let me see if I can get that, there we go. She's used the stencil, and then she's chopped it up and popped it on, but also used the background layering stencil to create a lovely background one as well. Angela did this one as well, and I absolutely love this, not just because of the size, but can you see that beautiful glossy shine that's through there? Angela's done it with the inks, and then the last layer she's popped down there, she's actually run through with our watermark ink and added clear embossing, ultra thick clear embossing, to create that beautiful enamelled look, and they look incredible. They're super easy to use, and a fabulous price for the whole collection tonight is a crazy price for all those stencils.
It really is brilliant, brilliant value for money. Snap those up. £19 or $28 to get you all of those. Now, we're going to move on. I want to show you the alphabets that we've got available on the show as well. You can grab any 6 of these for £12 or $16, or you can go for them individually, $2.99 or $3.95. These are just fabulous. I love how floral these are. They'll remind me of like a tropical island paradise, Debbie.
They are fabulous, and again, it's about personalisation. We had some alphabet stamps on, dies on the other day. These are the stamp version, and again, intertwined around each single alphabet word is those beautiful florals, and different florals on each one of them. But look how incredible you can make them. I love that one, HB for happy birthday. If you just want to make them for initials for somebody in your life, so Bertie. That's a gorgeous one. Don't even ask me why I picked Bertie. But you can actually just recreate or spell anything you want to spell. Joe, hi.
Hiya.
Hi. Yep. And Joe.
You're right, love.
Joe.
Oh, Debbie, I love you too.
Thank you. And then you can make things like Debbie, get it the right way around. Home decor pieces. Look how gorgeous this one is. That's absolutely incredible. Perfect for any mum out there, or dad, or sister, or anything that you want to create. And I just love them. And you can stamp, you can do all your different techniques. When it comes to stamping, you know our guys here love our stamping techniques. This is that resist technique using the sparkling backgrounds, and again, just being stamped with a white embossing powder to create that beautiful resist technique. And just again, spelling how much I love working with you, Joe.
Ah, thank you, Debbie. You're so lovely to me. You really are. She's so lovely to me, isn't she? If you want to go for those $2.99 each individual letters, there's no A, I'm afraid. The A is gone. $2.99 or $3.95. Any 6 for £12 or $16, which is awesome. We're going to come back to this. We were getting some questions about this box earlier, Debbie. Someone asking about sizes of the embossing folder, so I'll let you run through that in a second. Now, remember what you're getting in here. You're getting everything you need. Embossing folders, both 2D and 3D, card blanks, envelopes, stamps, printed papers. There's absolutely loads in there. And what you also get is all the inspiration you need as well. Get yourself over to crafterscompanionbox.com, where you'll be able to see all of the video tutorials and inspiration which accompanies this box. We basically produce these to fulfill the subscription service that we offer through HSN, and then sometimes when we have some left over, that's when we get to bring them to you guys. So if you don't have a full collection, this is box number 9, for instance. So if you are missing number 9, definitely snap it up. If you've not seen them before, I'd always say if you see a subscription box or a craft kit that you want, grab it whilst we have it, because they don't tend to hang around all that long. When it comes to value, Debbie, as well, they're pretty much unrivaled, these, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely. And again, a great kit to have. Everything to hand in your box. A presentation box, yes. A gift box, yes. Somewhere to store all your craft kit so that you know you've got it to hand and you think, right, embossing, what can I go? Oh, I'll get my embossing folders out. So again, these are fabulous. Now, did you say somebody asked about the sizes of the embossing folders, Joe? These are a really decent size. So each one of these embossing folders, of the larger ones, are just over 4 inches by 5.5 inches. So that's a substantial size. You've got 2 lovely embossing folders there that have got a gorgeous design on there. We've got that beautiful, it's got like a scroll with it where you can pop your stamp design into the middle of it. I love that one though, that's absolutely beautiful. And again, that lovely dandelion and butterfly feature. And I'll show you some samples in a moment. We've got 3D embossing folders in there. So again, this is that same size where we're talking just over 4 inches by 5.5 inches, but 3D. Now, when you're doing 3D with your Gemini, it's a slightly different combination that you use, and again, there's lots of tutorials online when it comes to using them, and if we get a chance, I might run a couple through. I'm going to show you everything else that you get in the kit. So you're getting some lovely satin ribbon in here. So we've got satin ribbon in small, medium and large, and again, really beautiful colour tones. We've also got some smaller embossing folders. And these are sentiment embossing folders. So you're getting a set of 4. And on here, if I just put those there for you so you can see, you've got happy birthday, you've got thank you, you've got thinking of you, and you've also got sending love. Now, the size of these is 1 inch by 4 inch. So you've got 4 of those. They will work absolutely beautiful together, but they will also work independently on their own, and they just add that little extra feature. There is also a larger one in here. I'm just going to take this out of the packaging, and I'm going to give you the true sizes of what these embossing folders are. And again, on this one, we've got a beautiful floral design. Now, this one measures at 7 inches in length by 1.5 inches in depth. So that's a lovely one as well. That one would look really beautiful around the side of boxes, and it'd be a really lovely design there. You can see just how fabulous that one is again. So that's all the embossing folders that's in the kit. Then we're giving you card blanks. So you've got white and black card blanks in here. You've got card, envelopes and blanks, and this one is the size is 5 by 5. I'm going to give you all the measurements so you know exactly what you're getting. You've got a different set here. This is a 4 by, well, I said 4 by 6. Yep, just under 4 by 6 in size. And then you've got your 5 by 7, and each one of those card blanks has its own separate envelope as well. So you've got matching sets on there. You've also got in here a great set of pop out, cut, die cut, already elements, sentiments on here. So again, you can see I've just lowered that down so you can see those. I've already pulled one out, but these are going to make perfect tags, perfect embellishments. And if you notice, some of these, that first, let me bring that first embossing folder back in, just so you can see that actually fits into the middle of there. So you can actually use these. Again, they're absolutely fabulous. And there's lots and lots of sheets in here that you're going to be able to use as those extra embellishments. And if that's not enough, Joe, we've actually included some beautiful cardstock in here. So you can see the cardstock in colour-wise is all the same colours that match those ribbons. And then at the very bottom, there is also some beautiful patterned papers. And I'm going to flick through those so you can see these. These are 8x8 in size. They're uncoated, which means you can stamp onto them, add your distressing inks on there as well. And then lastly, there's a set of stamps in here too. And these stamps are really beautiful. You've got butterflies on there. You've got some floral features. There's lots of different items on there. A nice big set of stamps that you've got. That's everything that's in your craft kit that you've got good to go. Everything about embossing that you need to know. Just go on online. There's tutorials on there. I'm going to show you a few samples. I'm just going to chuck everything back in my box and worry about that after the show. No one needs to know, Joe. No one needs to know. I'm just going to fold that over and I'm going to show you some of the amazing cards that you're going to be able to make using all of the elements from that craft kit box. If you're thinking about Christmas and thinking about your crafty friends, this is going to be a real great one. Look how gorgeous that is with an inky background with a 3D embossing folder and using other elements in there. So that one is that lovely 7 by 1.5 inch one, using some of the toppers on there to add the designs. This one has got that smaller kit there, and again, look how gorgeous that 3D embossing feature looks on there. And then each one of these has been created making those embossing folders, and honestly, they're just incredible value for money, and a great way of learning everything about embossing folders, Joe.
Yeah, absolutely, and a really great starting point. Maybe if you want to gift those to someone, it's completely up to you. Now, what I want to do is share with you again the vintage lace that we've got on the show. I'm going to show you the Rococo frames first, because the Rococo frames on their own, £19.99 if you are in the UK. The price on the whole collection is £27. So think about it, for an extra £7 and a penny, you're going to get all of this other lovely stuff I'm about to share with you. You're going to get that Chantilly lace border, which is absolutely awesome. You're going to get these petite posies. These are the flower dies, and these are great for using with flower try that again. Flower forming. I told you it would catch, Debbie. These are great for the flower forming foam. They're also wonderful for things like tissue paper and mulberry paper. You also get the other ones as well. So you get the vintage rose as well as the petite posies. You're then going to get some of the foliage dies, which are the vintage vines that you've got in here. Again, these work great with card and with foam. You've got an incredible embossing folder as well. This one here is your Venetian lace embossing folder. And you're going to get some rub-ons as well, and these are great transfers that you can put onto a whole host of different crafty projects. And then finally as well, this one here, which is your botanicals. You get all of that. So basically everything that wasn't that first die set, you pay £7 for when you buy the frames. It's great value. You're saving £41.93, or, oh, sorry, you don't get the botanicals. My bad. That's an individual. It is, let's bring it back. The botanicals is available individually if you want to go for it. £3.50. Great value there. Also, how are we doing on the stock of the Baroque frames? Have we still got those available? You know what I say? If it ain't Baroque, don't fix it. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you very much. 50% of these have gone. £5 if you want to get these, or £6.50. I went to Florence not so long ago, Debbie, and it is a Baroque city, so you can imagine how much fun I had all weekend cracking that gag. Now, we're going to go back to the tri-blends because they are fast becoming the star of the show. They are absolutely awesome. They are probably, I would say, I'm going to say it, they are our most popular alcohol markers that we bring to you because they are absolutely so incredibly easy to use. What you've got are all of the different colours in 3 different shades. So you can blend seamlessly from the lightest to the medium to the darkest shade. They are absolutely awesome. They've been out of stock in this larger configurations for a long time. So the details on your screen, the essentials, you've got 2 different collections here. The 2 different collections you've got are the essentials and you've got the deep blends as well. So details there for the essentials, £67 or $100. If you want to go for the deep blends, pricing structure is exactly the same. As you can see, they're £67 or $100. They're going to work beautifully individually. They will work fantastically together as well. So this is a whole collection as well. If you go for both options, you've got all of the pens that you could actually need, which is awesome. Melissa over on Facebook asked how long prices are good until when. With all our shows here at Crafters TV, 48 hours generally is the rule. We'll hold the price for 48 hours unless it's a time limited offer. So some of our deals are only 24 hours. We'll always let you know when that is the case. But yeah, usually 48 hours once a show is aired. So you can always watch these shows back later and still avail of the deals. Then lots of you, in fact, many more of you watch these shows back after they've aired than do actually join us and watch these shows live. So it's completely up to you how you want to do it. If you ever miss anything or even watching a show, you're thinking, I'd really love to see that again, I didn't miss that, I'd like to catch it, you can always watch us back again here on Facebook, on YouTube, and if you want to find a specific show, the easiest way to do that is to go over to our website, craftscompanion.co.uk.com.au, and there you can watch back any of our shows any time you like. Right, what do you want to share with us next, Debbie?
Well, because those tri-blends obviously have been star of the show. I thought, oh, I'm going to have a little play with the tri-blends and those beautiful alphabet stamps. I love these alphabet stamps. I think they're absolutely incredible. And I was just debating what to spell there because this wasn't the demo that we'd got planned. However,
what are you going to spell?
Well, I was going to spell my own name, and then I thought, don't be selfish, Debbie. You're here with someone. you're here with somebody else tonight, so let's not be selfish. Let's do a little bit of a twosome going off here. So again, I'm just going to stamp, and this is our stamping mat and platform. So I've got a D and an ampersand. Oh, what else could I be using? What else? I hope this works out right because I'm hoping that my eyes aren't as bad as I thought they were.
Are you going to do a B for Ben?
No. No.
D for Derek?
No.
C for Charlie?
No.
Okay. What do it could possibly be then?
Well, I'm hoping it's a J and
S
not an
for
L.
Sarah.
I couldn't really tell with this one, so I'm hoping it's going to work right. But all you're going to do is just stamp out your image.
Is it a J?
Line
it is a J.
them up.
Phew.
Is it a J?
It is a J. It is a J. I'm sure it's a J.
I hope so. Let's just hope it is now because I want to be able to start there. Watch it be a back to front L. Now I've stamped it on there. Yay!
Yay!
D and J for Debbie and
Joe! Woohoo!
Definitely, but let's get another star of the show tonight. Not just you, Joe, not just you. I'm going to use our tri-blend pens. See, I'm creeping around there. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in, I'm going to remember this time, Joe, me blotting paper. That will producer
what did
Daniel,
you say?
Director Daniel putting me off. I'm going to remember to put my blotting paper underneath because this is when you're going to have all the fun. You're going to stamp out what you want to spell. It's on a great offer, whether you're going for the whole collection or whether you're going for, and I'm going to have to bring me big collection.
Oh, you've got your big case out.
I'm going to bring them out.
She's coming with the big guns. Debbie means business.
Now let's start with, we'll go with the middle part first. So we'll start with the ampersand. But these are our tri-blend pens. And like you pointed out at the very beginning, Joe, these are back in stock, the Essential collection. And they're a 3-in-1 pen blend. So you can see the colour family has been worked out from your light. Someone's been messing with my pen. Oh, it was me, weren't it, earlier? Light, medium, middle, and the dark or the mid-tone. So DP1, DP2, DP3. You know you've got your light, your medium, and your dark all in that one pen. And they all click off, which I just think are fabulous. And you've got a dual-ended side. Let me just bring that down again. There we go. You've got your dual-ended pen there, and you've also got your light. And then you can just literally work with them. And I'm going to make sure I put my tops back on, actually. And then you're just going to start with the lightest tone. So we're going to start by colouring this in. And let's take the light tone all the way around. Now, if you wanted to use the colour fan, I mean, I'm going to add a little bit of shade and dimension to this, even though it's an ampersand. But if you just wanted to use this as one colour on its own, that's exactly what you can do. If you're not into all, you know, making shade and light and stuff like that, you can just use them as a colouring pen, Joe, without having to go to, you know, working out how to do it. But if you are like the majority of crafters that I know that love to be able to create that effect, we've simplified it by bringing three of the same colour family, different tones, straight into that one pen. So it makes it really nice and easy. I'm trying to colour Joe and concentrate without going
you
into
don't
lines.
need to do that. Don't you worry. I'll do some work, Debbie, if you want me to.
Oh, fabulous. I'll let you do that while I'm just colouring
Rosalind
this
says
first bit.
these stamps are great with a metallic ink pad and then heat emboss. That is a lovely way to use them. That really is a fantastic way to go with them. There's so many products in this Cartload show. What I definitely say to you, we've probably not even seen everything in the show live yet. So I would always recommend getting yourself over to the website, crafterscompanion.co.uk.com.au. Make sure you click shop the show over there, and then you can see absolutely everything that we have. You can also go and have a look at the schedule as to what might be coming up over the next week or so. Oh my, there's some fabulous things on that schedule. Are you excited for our birthday celebrations, Debbie?
Oh, I am. I can't wait.
When are you up here with us next?
I'm back up on Saturday. I think it's Saturday.
Are you here for Craft House?
In the no, I've got the first show. I've not got the Craft House this week. I think Craig might have got that one.
Craig got it.
He has. He's got a special guest phoning him. That's what I'm going to say.
Who is it?
So, yeah, no, I'm not telling you. I can't remember actually. No, I can remember. I think I've got it right. I think it might be a lady by the name of Sharon.
Yes, it says Sharon.
Yeah, you're with me now, Joe. Now, I've just put my dark tone down there. I'll tell you in a moment where I'm coming back in. And now I'm going to go in with the medium one. Now, yeah, I'm here on Saturday. I've got a masterclass in the morning. And then I'm going to be at home for a few days getting ready for... Can we say it now, Joe?
No, I don't know. Hang on, right.
I'm going down to Create and Craft.
Should we find out what we're allowed to say and what we're not allowed to say? Are we allowed to say anything more, or have we said too much? We said too much. Okay.
Right, not saying any more then. Not saying any more.
I hate secrets, Debbie.
Oh, I know, it's killing me. I don't know about you, Joe, but it's absolutely killing me. We'll not say any more because we don't want to get into trouble, and we want to be here for the birthday celebrations, Joe. I don't know about you, but I want to be here for birthday celebrations. And then again, I'm just giving it a little bit of a tone now by going from dark to medium to light.
I love that.
And going back over. You know, sometimes you think, can you get a bit of shade and dimension on ampersand? Yes, you can.
Well, you've achieved it, Debbie.
Exactly.
If anyone could do it, it's you, Debbie.
Exactly. But have a play. And honestly, if I could tell you anything, obviously this is Cartload. So Cartload, it's a fast and furious show. It's not about demonstrations. It's not about fancy masterclass ideas and things like that. It's about bargains galore.
You're always fancy, Debbie.
Oh,
no matter
bless
what
you.
setting we put you in.
Bless you. But what you want to do is go back to our Colour Me Happy shows and watch in-depth talking and demonstration with our pens. I'm just going to carry on. How much time have we got left, Joe?
You got 2 more minutes, Debbie.
I'll colour a little bit more. Do you fancy being pink?
Always, Debbie. I always want to be pink. Ooh, the mug, by the way,
no.
It's about to go, I'm afraid. If it's in your basket, it is your last call. Please check it out immediately. It's hanging on by a thread. We're down to single figures on that, so do grab it. We'll be able to give this one back to Kelly. She gave it a rinse when she came over, you'll be pleased to know. There's one left.
Can you secure it for me, Joe?
No, sorry. Well, I just don't have the means to, Debbie. And I probably don't have enough time. I wouldn't be able to get there before someone checks out their basket. Maybe you could just take Kelly's.
She'll never know.
Well, she obviously hadn't used it for a while by the whiff of it, I think.
Is Kelly gone home? Has she gone home yet?
No, she's still here.
Is she still here? Shh.
Yeah. She's up the window now in the studio, giving me the eyes.
Trust you, Joe. Trust you. Now, literally, I'm just going to carry on finishing this. I think I'll be finishing this.
What colour is that one there you got, Debbie?
This is a beautiful pink. This is the pink one, this one. Let me see if I can get this right. The bright pink blend. I'm trying to remember which one that's in, actually. I think this might be in the Essentials. But again, really beautiful colours. And they're so easy to work with as well, Joe. And if you just remember, pop down your lightest colour first, then add your darkest, then go to your mid. But you've got it in that one pen, and you can start to create a little bit of depth and dimension dimension going off. I'm going to continue to colour this in, probably finish this off later at home, but you get the gist. These are fabulous pens. The Essentials are back in stock, and they are all fabulous pens that are going to make you a great colourist. Let me tell you, I'm not an expert colourist by any way, shape or form, but having these fabulous tri-blends means I can get those colours achieved really easily, really simply, because we've simplified it into one pen, and I absolutely love these, and so do you. I know you do, because I've heard the comments and I see the feedback. So yes.
Travel mug's gone, Debbie, I'm
No,
afraid.
I know, I heard it in my ear, and I didn't want to show how disappointed when she said it. I was just as I was finishing off, and I was thinking, oh no, it's gone. I didn't get a chance to get my travel mug.
I reckon we could get you one from somewhere. Surely, you know, it's Debbie off the telly. Of course we can get her one from somewhere. Let me just give you a recap of all of the fabulous things that you've seen in this show. The peekaboos, always popular. Love this one because you get some of the everyday and some of the Christmas ones, so it's a nice sort of mixed bag on these, which is awesome. £34 and $48 if you want to go for those. We also had the Chloe items on the show as well. It was a Cartload collection. Awesome, this with the dress, the makeup, and also the handbag in there as well. £24 or $29 is your price on that one. The vintage lace, always busy on this whenever we bring it to you, especially when it's such a great deal. Remember, the frames in there are worth $19.99 on their own, so a tremendous deal there for you. Great stamps also in the show. We had the Collage Stamps, which are awesome. Half price deal on these. They should be $9.99 each. They were $19.98 for all 4 of them, which is utterly fantastic value. We also had the acrylic stamps on here as well, the ones with all of those different quirky sentiments in there, £14.94 or $17.70 if you wanted to grab hold of those. We've got the craft kits for you as well. Now it's the statement word edgeables. Great to go for this in conjunction with the peekaboos as well. £20 or $20. We also had the embossing folder one as well available, £20 or $20 also there. It's been an absolutely awesome show, hasn't it? It's been really, really gorgeous. I've really, really loved it. I think it's been fantastic. It's Fake Friday for me today, so I'll be off now for a few days. Ben is here with you tomorrow, I believe, so he'll be up. I think Derek may be with you as well at some point in the next few days also, so keep your eyes peeled for both of those. There's obviously something huge happening as well on the 18th, so you've only got a couple more days to wait for all of that to take place. Debbie, you'll be back here on Saturday. When can we see you on Create and Craft?
So I'm here Saturday in here on 1 o'clock for a masterclass with some boxes and other goodies. I can't remember everything on there, just trying to keep ahead of it. I'm back down at Create and Craft next week for the start of something really big. That's what I'm going to say. Huge. Not just big. Huge is what we will say. Make sure you check out your baskets. Don't forget, if you want to see any of the show again, if you want to find all the products that were in this show, get yourself over to the website craftscompanion.co.uk.com or .eu, where you will find absolutely everything. It has been a fabulous 5 days. Thank you so much. I will see you back here for a lot of birthday shenanigans on Tuesday. So I hope you have a great weekend, and I'll see you back here then. Massive thanks to Debbie, big thanks to the team next door in the gallery, and a huge thanks to all of you at home as well. I'll see you soon. Take care.